urgent message.
Rising Shine Porcupine, I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Skipping urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing, and I need to talk to you. So call me, and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me, because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing, because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is, because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation, because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, Steve, put your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Steve, congrats on your motherfucking podcast, The Man Mindset. You can go to manmindset.com and listen to it. Keep up the good work, fellas. All right.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcake surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, viewer discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here.
When it come to women, you need some advice, yeah. I got what you need, yeah. This is the man mindset. Gotta learn the game, learn how to maneuver, check that. And what to avoid, we showing you all the red flags. Come connect, we helping you level up. Won't have no problem with women, this your time to step it up. Let's go. You got your confidence, you know they gonna like that. You a whole new man with the man mindset. Yeah, this is the man mindset. This is the man mindset.
Check. All right. I can't believe this. All right. No audio. Motherfuckers. God damn it. I'm not going to do all that shit again. My bad. My bad on the audio. Want to shout at everybody. I'm sorry. Thank you guys. No audio. I apologize. I hit the wrong button. I want to say thank you guys. Welcome you guys. All that I said. Y'all know the same spew. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. I know y'all telling me no audio. I got it. We good now. Thank you. Thank you all. Hey, that's why I fucks with my chat room dogs. The biggest shout out that I need to say that y'all guys need to hear is for my chat room dogs. Because you know what? The meat pill community is getting larger and larger every day. And I want to say thank you to the meat pill community. I appreciate all you independent thinkers coming together as one. And I'm sorry we didn't have the audio right, but I appreciate you guys. Y'all are great men, and we're good now. I appreciate that, guys. Let's get into the show. I'm sitting here running my mouth and all this other stuff. I apologize, but we're good. You know, just same spew. Saying thank you to those listening to the show, telling you guys to subscribe and all other stuff, and also asking you to go ahead and get your notebooks out. to go ahead and soak up the information that we're giving. Also, ask a question if you have one. So I'm sorry. I appreciate y'all guys looking up on. I know y'all saying, "Unc, listen, wake up, Unc, come on." So let's get into it, guys. We have a great show, man. I'm excited about this. Today we're going to be talking about your core, your value, parts of yourself that you need to create. Lines are open, and if you have a question, go ahead. All right, and I want to make sure that you guys out here, the line's open if y'all want to call in. I really appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys. I want to give y'all all a shout out and say thank you for not only love, but also we're going to be moving. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's get into what we're going to talk into. So, gentlemen, what we're talking to you guys about today is who you are as a man and ways that you can draw the woman in. Let me turn this down a little bit so I can talk over it. All right, so there we go. That's better. Gentlemen, if you don't know what you are to yourselves, she will never know who you are. If you don't know what you stand for yourself, how can anybody else see your message if you don't even have a message for yourself? Because everything you're doing is determining what you are to her when she introduces herself or you begin to talk to her. And everything that you do is going to be taken as a grain of salt until those that really learn what you are can understand you better. And that's what we're going to be talking about, okay? What are the differences between self-discipline, willpower, and is there something even more important? William, you're kind of in the right neighborhood, but on the wrong street. You don't need to know what the differences are because here's the problem. If me telling you the differences, it's not going to change anything for you. And this is where a lot of you guys don't know how to structure your values because you're trying to define you in one word, one sentence, or one phrase, and that's not who you are. One that has willpower does not need to ask what willpower is, and one who is self-disciplined does not have to ask what it is, sir. So here's the problem. If I told you that answer, it's going to fall on deaf ears because you're not actually trying to be a student. You're just trying to learn words and word play so you can just tell yourself certain things about yourself. And that's part of the problems that so many of you guys have today because most of you guys are never taking any time to understand that what you are is not actually who you are today. You are a long journey, an infinite journey that goes on forever and ever. A journey of who you are as a man, moving in this world, trying to discover not only your potential, but who you are to yourself. And for a lot of guys out there, they don't even take time to even go that deep to ask themselves, who am I to me? Who am I to me? And most guys don't do that. Most guys don't ask themselves that question. But I'm not here to have you, I don't want you to dream, and I don't want you guys out here to fantasize. I want you to understand that your mindset is the fundamental component that you need to reach your core to trust you. Because most of you don't trust who you are. And if you can't trust who you are, how are you to think for yourself? How are you to learn for yourself? How are you able to perceive the world the right way for yourself when you do not believe in the man in the mirror? When you don't believe in the man in the mirror, how is one supposed to grow and see game for what it actually is? Your beliefs, your tendencies, your styles, your values, all these things combine to who you are. And the worst part about most of you guys today is there is no journey that you're taking for yourself. How can one take a journey inside of his mind when he is living outside of himself? He is being controlled by everything outside of himself because he thinks he's defined by the outside world, and that's not the truth. Where is your personal guide that can help you examine your mind, examine your laws, rules, codes, to examine your thoughts, to examine your actions, to be able to make the proper adjustments so you can get a greater, deeper understanding of who you are as a man, your characters and your values and all these things. But some of us don't see it that way, okay? Some of us don't see the beauty that you guys have as men. Some of you guys have opportunities to win with women. You have opportunities to win with yourself. But how can one win when one doesn't even see that he is worth winning? You have such a false understanding of the world because you have a false understanding of who you are, what you are to yourself. And nor do you even establish personal interests that you can share with a woman to show her that you are more than just a desperate, needy motherfucker just trying to fuck. What are your interests that you like to do outside of trying to say something to make her feel interested in you? When is the last time you sat down and really took time to discover yourself, took time to know what you are and why you are, and even assessing who you are? Most of you guys don't even do that for yourselves. Most of you don't assess things. And when you're living outside of yourself, how are you to show the woman what you actually are on the inside, which is the most important thing? Because they don't look at your outside. I know you think they do, but they don't. And if they're looking at your outside, it's through a fogged lens of wants and not needs. But it is when you open your mouth is when you show her what you actually are and what you value in your life. And if you value anything that is on someone else's body instead of your body, then you are the issue and the problem, because your standards are not your standards. Your standards are based off of her standards. Your priorities will be based off of her priorities, and there lies the problem. Because as a man, you should be yourself. You see what I'm saying? Icy says, say a person is living false. What would you say are blockages or reasons to why that person is doing that? Great question. Well, the reason why Icy they're doing that is because, or you, let's say the person, let's say you, because we like to talk you as your own man. And like I said before, I give a shout out to all my Me Pill community guys, all you independent thinkers who think for themselves and don't care about other men. But the problem is, the blockage is what you feel about yourself that also connects to your reality. See, you guys don't understand what you say to yourself every day that you personally tear yourself down sets off a domino effect of how your perception of the world is. Because once you go outside of your door or you go online and you see a woman, because of a skewed perception and a skewed reality, you see the woman as beautiful, which then you then set off another domino effect of being intimidated by the woman because you feel she's so beautiful that you have to do a certain amount of things to win her over or win her interest. And what I'm saying is the reason people are doing that is because how they feel about themselves, sir. It's how they feel about themselves. Okay. So how should I deal? How should I deal with men that I have no respect for? Should a young dude have respect for all the guys that are older than him? No, I listen. I say for all young big guy, listen. The only thing and the only person you should respect is the man in the mirror. Respect must be earned from all people. That means your parents, your friends. That means women, even coworkers. Now, it doesn't mean your boss, because your boss is allowed to tell you these things. But what I'm saying to you is that don't just be friends with people just for the mere sake that you feel that having friends defines you. I don't want you to have friends. I want you to be your own best friend. The reason why I say that is because there are going to be times where you're going to be by yourself and you're going to feel alone and you're going to feel beat up. And if you don't have yourself, then believe me, nobody cares about you. They may care about you at the moment, but listen, nobody cares about you. The only one that should care about you is you. So what I'm saying is how you deal with people you don't have respect for. You don't have to disrespect them if you don't have respect for them. Just leave them alone. You don't need to talk to them. If you're at work, you got to ask something, ask the question. But don't do that, okay? All right? So I just want you to understand that. Don't have respect for people who have not earned your respect by being respectful to you. So this is what I say to you, real. Listen, what I say to you, my brother, is treat people the way you want to be treated. That's all you can do. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and they treat you different than the way you treat them, then that shows you what they are. And just move on. Don't start anything. Don't fight with them or anything, because nowadays young men, they don't fight with their fists anymore. They fight with weapons and guns. So I don't want anything happening to you because someone disrespects you. Someone disrespects you, just move on from the thing. Yes, you are allowed to defend yourself. That is your right as a man to defend yourself if someone's going to harm you. But don't start an argument or don't start a fight with someone because he's not doing exactly what you want him to do, okay? So let's keep it going, guys. The lines are open. We're going to chop it up. Y'all love great questions, guys. Great questions. But let's keep going. I'll answer your questions. But so what's going on for you guys is these experiences that you're having right now, okay, is that you're going to see the world. You're going to experience women, okay? You're going to run into women. You're going to text women. You're going to date women. You're going to be in relationships with women. But this is not where values come in at. Your values come in at when you begin to figure out, okay? You begin to figure out how you are in those things. How you are when you meet the woman, how you are when you text the woman, how you are when you date the woman, how you are when you're on a date with a woman. Your values, your mindset, okay? Very important that you guys understand. Your values, gentlemen, okay, are just a mental compass that is, it has one job to do, just like you're a detective. Your values make sure that you're always moving in the right direction when you trust the value. Listen to what I'm saying. Your values will set your compass because you create the value, but the value in return says, okay, this is what you believe in, so I'm going to set the steering right. And I don't care if there's a gust of wind going the opposite direction. We're gonna take down we're gonna pull down the whatchamacallits. I forgot, but I'm thinking off the top of my head. We're going to make sure that we're gonna batten down the hatches and make sure we go forward as men. Okay, we got to make sure you go forward as a man. Give me a second. Let me see here. Next one. You mentioned before that a man, you shouldn't financially help your parents. Can you elaborate on that? Well, Jay, Miss Brother, what I'm saying is this. You were not asked to come into this world. And when you came into this world, your parents' job was to feed you, clothe you, give you shelter, and give you a chance to have an education as far as making sure you get to school. I'm not saying not to help your parents out. I'm saying that if you help your parents out, you must, as a man, say, I am loaning you money. I am not giving you money because you are not my responsibility, because you're a grown ass adult who should be responsible for yourself. You are not my problem. That doesn't mean I don't love you. Listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means you're not my problem. I am responsible for me. Doesn't mean I don't love you, mom, and I don't love your dad. And I don't mind helping you out when things go left or right. I just need you to honor and respect me by paying me back. And we must set a date of when you're going to pay me back. And I expect you to honor the agreement that we had. Because if your parents fight you on that, then you ain't getting a goddamn cent. And if you don't agree, listen, listen to me. Let's say we agreed that you got to pay me back on the 18th. We made it something. I gave you some money in June. And I said, okay, pay me back tomorrow, July 17th. And July 17th passes, July 18th passes, 19th passes, and you never say anything to me. Listen, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not even going to ask for my money. Because in my mind, I'm paying you to leave me the fuck alone. So that money is all yours. Keep it. I'm paying you to stay the fuck out of my life because I don't need people like you in my life that are going to try to take advantage of me working hard, me being responsible, and me saving money. And if you guys feel that I'm wrong, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I'm not going to give somebody just money because they had me. I didn't ask to be here, but I appreciate them enough to loan the money, as I said before. But if you are not going to pay me back, I'm not going to ask for the money. I'm not going to ask for the money. You know what? I'm not going to ask for the money. I'm going to leave it alone. You'll never hear from me again. If you ask me to show up at Thanksgiving, I'll show up. Christmas, I'll show up. But we'll never be the same because you're not respecting my boundaries as a man. And I've got a serious issue with that. Question right here is asking how much of creating values happens alone and how much is it when you talk to others? TJ, values are not created by anybody but you. Your values have nothing to do with the outside world. You should never look at the outside world and think that your values are about somebody else, sir. Like I said before, y'all guys, your values are like your compass that helps you stay on track and focus to the things that are important in your life. So how can other people know what's important in your life? They can't. You are the most important thing in your life. And what you do and how you behave have to be consistently consistent with your values, or you're going to get walked the fuck over. People are not going to respect you. People are not going to trust or respect anybody that doesn't stand on any type of principle. They're not going to stand on that. And that's why it's important that you have to understand, TJ, this is not about being around people. Your values start when you get out of that bed, when you can breathe air and open your eyes and roll out of your bed. Your values begin. And throughout the day, you begin to notice things through your values. So then at the end of the day, when you go into your film room, you are able to take and jot down what is going on in your day, put that up against your values and make the adjustments, okay? To make the adjustments. And when you're doing that, you're fine. When you're doing that, you made it, okay? That's what we want you guys to see. But guys, the number up here. Shout out to them. I'm sorry, to the 323. The number to call in is 563-999-3056. If you have a question, we got you. Soak up the game, we got you. But as I was saying before about the values and all this other stuff, is that it's so important in the game because it's what you are to yourself and how you behave in the world that you go into. When you walk out that door, you are actually walking into another reality of people who have different realities, different perceptions, different thoughts. When you walk out your door, you're walking into that reality. And everybody in that reality that we call this world has different thought. They don't have to believe and think that what you have to think and stuff. But women are more apt to follow you when your values have nothing to do with them versus be about you. Question right here. Is changing self-beliefs about changing your thoughts, or is there something else you have to do? Quick question. Well, here's a problem. You can't change theater number one. You cannot. Listen to me. You cannot change theater number one, okay? You cannot change that. But let me answer, babe, before I answer your question, let me tell Lee something. Lee, there is no purpose. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. Anyway, let me get back to you. As I was saying to you right quick, this is the mind messing with your mind right now. You cannot change what you have created. That's not where the change is going to come from. Because your thoughts and what you are doing right now, your self-beliefs are why you're not winning, because your self-beliefs are not actually self-beliefs. They are chains that are holding you down, that are giving you a wrong perception and a wrong reality of the game, young man. 909, I'll bring you in 1 second. Okay, does that make any sense? And before I bring 909 in, I just want to say that I'll tell you what to do. Give me a second. Let me go and grab the call real quick, and I'll get you in 1 second. 909, sir, what's your question? How can I help you, sir?
Okay, Steve, I wanted to ask you, because I do have business cards, and I do hand those out after I give my bid. And women will, at least today, when I just
can I ask you a question? Wait, can I ask you a question? Bid in with the woman. Who told you to hand out the business cards?
I thought that wasn't what you said, or that's not you.
Did I tell you to put your business that you do for a living on a card and give it to a woman? Yes or no?
Okay. No, it's not what I do for a living. It's just my name and then my number.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, continue. What's your question? What's up?
Okay, I just wanted to know like the appropriate response, because today a woman.
Do you have your
said,
hold on, time out.
Are you a businessman?
Wait. Do you have your bid? Did we go over your bid? 30 minutes. We went over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah. Then what did she ask you again? Why are you giving her business? You say why are you giving me a business card with your number on there?
Not exactly that. She said, are you some type of business or something like that?
Okay, and what did you say in reply?
I said I'm my own business. I market myself, I promote myself.
Good.
And I think that's as far as I went with it. But
okay, but you're not painting the picture. Listen, this is something you could have ended off with and not you continue. You could have said to her that I'm not in high school anymore. I don't go around looking for pieces of paper to can I borrow a piece of paper to write a number down on? I meet too many women to sit around and ask for a pen and a paper. So instead of that, I just created my number on a card to make things easier versus running around and grabbing pens and paper. You see how that flows? And that's the truth.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so remember that next time. But what's
Yes,
your question?
sir.
So what's going on? What's your question?
Also, this woman kind of similar to another woman. She was saying, "Oh, can I?" When I tried to give her my number, and she was like, "Oh, well, can I just take your Instagram?" And I said, "No, I don't do social media." Like after we
No,
meet a couple
but
times,
stop.
then I'll give you
You're
my
not.
social.
Then you're missing the bid. Pull up your bid. Don't say anything. Pull up your bid. Pull up your bid. Let me know when you pull it up. Look at module number 3. Module number 3. Don't say anything. Look at module number 3. And this is where you went wrong. Are you looking at it right now?
Yes.
Look at module number 3, and it falls into her not taking numbers. Remember, I told you that. So when she's asking for, remember, you're not studying because everything is in your bid. It's all right there. You got to study that. Because when she asked for the Instagram, she fell right into module number 3. And all you had to do is get that information. See that? See, you shunned her off because you're not studying your bid correctly. Because she did exactly what I would told you she would do in module number 3, and you should have did exactly what was there. It's right there for you. So when she made that thing, you should have taken her number.
Okay. Well, she didn't. Yeah, she wasn't offering her number.
It doesn't matter what she's doing. What is she telling you? I don't take numbers from guys. That's all she's saying without saying it. So because she did that, because there's interest, she said, well, let's switch Instagrams, which is fine by me, right? Because guess what Instagram allows you to do? Remember, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook Messenger gives you what kind of power? Hitting her from land, sea, and air. You can do voice message, video, and audio. So that was already a perfect setup right there. You already had it right there.
Okay.
So you failed on that because you're not paying and studying and rehearsing your bid. If you were rehearsing this, you would have got that in right, buddy. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, but what?
Can I ask you?
Sure. I got you. What's up?
So, okay, she said most people give the social media before they get the number.
No, but I'm not. But I'm not most people. I'm not most people.
Right.
But wait, no. But wait. But you didn't say anything else. But you'll find that out. See, you remember if you look at the bid, let's look at your blueprint, left hand side. You remember? Don't say it. Remember, left hand side to do those 3 things, right? So I take that. Listen how easy I said that. Look at how it rolls off my head. I'm not most people, but guess what? You'll find that out when we go out on our first date that I'm not most people. See that? See how that transition worked from the bid, how smoothly it carried over? Because even though she said what she's saying, remember the 2 left arrows on your blueprint of your bid, that's what I'm taking right there. And all I'm doing is return and serve by actually leading her where I want her to go. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what's your question?
Okay. With recording the bid in the background off the phone, is there a certain app that I
told you to go to the Play Store. I told you to go to the Play Store. Told you to go to the Play Store, and they're free. You pick whichever one. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Right. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask.
All right. We'll throw you in with a very great question, brother. Great question. Okay. Just study your bid. Okay. You'll be okay because, like I show you, everything. See, if you study the bid, that's your letter A. Then that means everything she's saying you already got right in your bid, and everything I'm telling you from is from the bid because I'm in control. You see that? It doesn't matter what she says. You see how fast I am to reply back and how fast I can lead the conversation because I'm just looking at the bid. But remember, I'm not looking at the right-hand side of your blueprint. I'm looking at the left-hand side because that's where you are tailor making it to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll throw you in, big guy. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Respect, man. Respect. All right. Let me get some of these questions that y'all guys have. Let me get back to what you're saying. You were saying, is there something else? Yeah. What you got to do is you must create the second theater. You must create the second theater because if you're in theater number 1, the poor me, that's not going to help you you must create the second theater in which you operate in. Can you give me some analogies or core values, like you said, with the film room and talking tech, the same things? Well, what do you mean analogies? There's no analogy. Everything is what it is. I don't understand. Look, Icy, call into the show and I can help you out better, okay? If you're actually serious about it, you have the number, call into the show, and I'll be happy to guide you if you actually are serious. Because I just don't want to say that you're not really serious. You're asking a lot of great questions. So meet me halfway, call into the show, and you can ask, and I'll break it down. What are some things that you can use to put on how value yourself? Honestly, no, none of that stuff. None of that stuff matters. That's all. I don't understand. It's how you behave, man. But it has to be aligned with your mind. See, your problem is that, okay, let's look at what you're saying here, okay? You're saying honesty. You guys aren't honest with women because you're not even honest with yourself. So how can you even use honesty when you're not honest with yourself? You need help, but you lie to yourself and say you don't. You see these women and all you want to do is fuck them, but yet you want to act like you want to be more than you want to be their friends and stuff. You're not even honest with yourself. You don't know any of these things that you're saying because you don't have enough game and you don't understand how deep game is, brother. You're just saying words. And those words are why you are messing up, because they're just words that's being said. That's it. The only way you're going to create that second theater is become a student of the game. That's the only way you're going to do it. You're only going to be able to build it because you don't know the why you have to do it, okay? All right? But you're not honest with yourself. Because if you were honest with yourself, you'll realize you don't have any game. You don't have a mouthpiece or a bid. You don't believe in yourself, because you wouldn't be asking me the question that you're asking me, big dog. And see, there's the problem right there. You're just trying to justify things instead of being honest with yourself. Next question. Question right here is the best way to write down vibes, more principal boundaries, what we define ourselves, or should we imprint it on the... Well, let me ask you a question, CS. Great question, but let me ask you a question. Do you have to write down your numbers right now? Do you have to write down the number 1 through 10 right now to know how to count from 1 to 10? Do you need to write down your alphabet right now to know what A, B, C, D is? Do you need to do that? Then there lies the question. There's the answer in the question. I am talking about a place you have never seen before, or you have when you were born, but you lost that, and that's your core. If all you're doing is writing these things down, you're just writing them down because you're not living by it, because you have not. Okay, let's all right, give me a CS. All right, CS, I'm glad you answered question. CS, give me one value that you have. Just give me something. And it's no knocker. Just give me something. Give me one value or principle or belief that you have. I'm going to give you an example. Just give me one, and I'll be happy to give you an example. Give me one, and I'll give you an example. Because I'll show you what it looks like if you give me one, CS. CS asked the question. I'm only talking to CS. CS, send me, or just type it up, one value. I don't care what it is, whatever it is. All right? One value. Just give me one, okay, CS. Just give me one value. I'm waiting for him to answer, and I will show you the depth in which you must take that value and break it down. Okay? So let's see here. To be honest with to everyone, saying how it is and being straight up. Why? Now tell me why you value that the most. Why is that? Why is that? Now I'm glad that you want to be honest and straight up. But a lot of guys can't stand on that. Because let me ask you a question. Okay, let me ask you a question. I love what you're saying. But is what you're saying an I am or an I do? Because you're saying being honest to everyone, saying how it is and being straight up. I love that. I think that is great. But then here lies the problem. you're not even doing that to yourself. You're not being honest. You're not telling yourself how it is. And you're not being straight up with yourself. Because the only way you're going to be able to do that, you got to do it to yourself. And again, that's an I do. Right? And that's the problem. It's not I am. It's a great, listen, if it was an I am, it'd be perfect. But unfortunately, it's an I do. And because it's an I do, that means it's not really real. That's outside of you. That is just something that you're saying just to say. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's just something that you're saying. Does that make any sense, sir? So if it's an I do, then it's not going to stick. But if you can give me something else, because it's an I do. It's okay, but give me something else. I told you before that if you're not going to call the show, stop talking to me. Because if you're serious, because this is why I challenge you, because I can tell that you ain't serious about this shit. So that's why I'm gonna stop talking to you until you get off your lazy fucking ass and call into the show. Do not talk to me. Because I can tell that's why. See, guys, this is why I can tell how people are actually serious about game and they're bullshit. Let me keep it going. So the what I am versus the who I am. No. It's not the what or the who. It's either the I am or the I do. And it's not the who, the what, the where, the why. It's either you are or you're not, and you're not because the I do is outside of you. The I do is outside of you, okay? Okay? The I do is when it's outside of you. 415, what's your question, brother? How can I help you? Hello. All right. Forward.
Hello.
Yes, man. Can you turn down the music and the noise in the back, please?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what's your question, man?
Icy, I was asking them questions.
All right, what's your question, man?
All right, so what I was saying about the analogies, because personally, I'm a person that like to watch movies and shit, and like based on my personality and how I see life and their experiences, like.
How do you stop? Tell me how you see life. Tell me how you see life. How do you see life?
Shit, like it is what it is, but it's like a veil.
I didn't ask you that question. So how do you see life?
Shit, like I said, how it is.
Then
like,
how old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 20.
Then you have a very skewed, fucked up view of the world then. And you should be ashamed of yourself to even say what you're saying. What do you mean it is what it is? Are you in fucking junior high school? Are you actually saying it is what it is?
I'm not saying that.
I just asked you, sir, I'm only asking, listen, I'm not asking you a hard question. I'm just asking you, how do you see life? And you're telling me it is what it is?
Not like that.
Well, no. Wait, sir. Let's stop. Do you understand that I or the chat room cannot read your mind? So what comes out of your mouth tells us what you are, especially with a woman. So if your skew of life is what it is, then that is weak as fuck. If you cannot explain yourself to yourself, number one, which you can't do, then you're gonna say this silly shit right here. What the fuck do you mean? What does that mean? It is what it is. What does that mean?
Just that things happen how they happen. Like, but no, control everything.
But who's asking you? I didn't ask you about everything. I asked how you see life. What is life to you? I didn't say everything. Okay.
Yeah, life is basically experiences that you get and accumulate.
Life is not the experiences that you get. Oh my God.
So what would you say it is, Steve?
I am the only one of my kind. That is my fucking truth and my truth only. It is all about me and how I see the world. How I see the world. Okay? I am clear, concise, and transparent in what I do, how I think, and how I move. I am beautiful. I am sexy. I'm the only one of my kind. I will challenge myself every day because I'm only the man that is staying true to myself. I don't give a fuck about the other world. I don't care about women and other people. I'm here to fucking conquer. I think for myself, about myself, because I'm one letter of one word, of one sentence, of one paragraph, of one page, of one chapter, one book of many books. I am one mind, one thought, one way, my way. I am beautiful, sexy, desirable, and all those things. So where the fuck am I talking? What did I say anything about life coming my way?
No.
So then what are you talking about then?
Shit. Maybe I'm not even sure. I just had a couple questions.
All right. Well, just all
I
right.
just want to.
Brother, I can't answer the question because it's not going to stick from the way you're thinking, man. Your thinking is really skewed.
Yeah.
And the problem is because you don't have a belief in yourself and you're waiting for life to happen to you versus taking control of your life. Yes, things are going to happen to you. That's what life does. But what happens to me or doesn't happen to me is none of my fucking business. It does not matter. Because when you step out of that world into the world of everybody else who's in their realities, what they think about you, what they feel about you, whether they like you or not, is none of my fucking business. I am not trying to, I'm not trying to prove.
I have another question.
What's your question? What's up?
All right. So, like your title says, how to create your core life values. Like, what would you say is the most important aspect of creating your core life values? And like
the love that you have, love that you have for yourself. Not only the love, the admiration that you have for yourself. Stalking yourself every day. Feel like you have to go to the police to put a restraining order on yourself because all you do is stalk yourself because everything is about you. That's the core, because you are one thought, one mind, one way. You are alpha, you are king, and nothing else matters outside of that. And if you cannot see that, you'll never get this, because this is what makes women like assholes. You know, that makes you an asshole. That makes you a jerk. That makes you cocky and conceited and arrogant and all those things. And it makes you what they want to call a bad boy, because you're standing on who you are and you're not trying to define yourself by a bunch of clothing because some rapper is wearing it, some athletes are wearing it, or some movie stars wearing it. I am not my clothes that I put on. I am not the car that I drive. I'm not the watch that I wear. I don't give a fuck about all that shit, because that shit doesn't define me. Because I define me. That's at the core, sir.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Okay. So once you start to do that, you will create your compass. Okay, young man? But great questions. Okay, big guy?
Yeah.
Okay, respect to you. Thank you. Respect. Thank you for calling, sir. But what I'm saying to you guys, again, I miss some. If y'all got questions, put a Q in there. I got you. Okay. If y'all got questions, keep it. All right. No, stop. Wait a second. D, I'm going to answer this question, but next time, please have enough respect for the show to put a Q in there if you're talking to me. Everything is against you when you step out your door. So what do you care? Hell, I showed you the other day when it got taken down. I can't show y'all again, but I showed you the other day that even when you were going towards the egg, your mother had things inside of her going against you. So did that stop you from reaching the egg? Because she had things in her body that were killing off your brothers and your sisters all around you. Did that stop you? So then what the fuck are you talking about? How do you conquer the world when people around you are against you? If you are melanin colored, there are people out there that are not going to like you because of the color of your skin. There are people not going to like you because most melanin colored motherfuckers that have game are smooth as fuck. They're not going to like you for the color of your skin. There are people out there that are going to do everything they can to stop and prevent you from growing by stealing shit from you, thoughts from you, and all that other stuff. But so fucking what? am I here on this rock as an alien in my own person to prove myself to somebody? To beg everybody to like me and please accept me? Fuck no. If you actually realize what it took for you to even get to your mother's egg, your mind would change, because why are you so adamant about playing a victim when everybody's against you? And the reason why they're against you is because you're soft, weak, no spine, no balls, and no standard. So of course they're going to be against you because you're food. But I'm not you. And the world, even if it's, listen, I guess it is. I guess the world is against me, but shit, the fuck do I don't know. Because I don't give a fuck. If I'm at a job, I'm going to go do my job. I'm going to clock the fuck out and go home. I'm going to be cordial to everybody and go home. Now, if I'm on the hunt or I'm attacking, you know how I hunt and attack the motherfuckers at the office. I already talked about that with happy hour. But other than that, I'm not here to please my cousins or my sisters and brothers, or hell, I don't even know out there. I would be more apt to please my goddamn dog than anybody else. So I don't understand what you're talking about here. I don't understand why you would say that. The world, listen, everybody is not going to like you, and not even because of the color of your skin. It could be the money that you make. If you're successful in something that you do, somebody has something more than somebody else, and that person sometimes doesn't like that person for having that shit. But what business of yours? Okay, guess what? When you walk out that door, like you always use the squirrel doesn't fucking like you. You think those ants like you that kick over their fucking ant mound and shit? But do you sit at night and be like, oh my God, I hope all those millions of ants don't get mad at me. I hope they will forgive me. I only made a mistake. Look how you talk, man. Look how you thinking and talking, man. This is soft, man. You got to be better than that. You got to be better than that. Because ain't nobody against you. If you have a circle of a handful of motherfuckers, how can people be against you? How can people be against you? Because my team ain't against me. I got a team. My team ain't against me. I got a team. My team is my fucking detective. On my team, my studio, my motherfucking film room, my guide, my warrior, the guy that maintains my mental gym, my creativity room, my fucking culinary school, my library, my senate, my scribe. That's my warrior, my scribe, my amusement park, my marketing team. All these guys, we team Williams. What the fuck you mean? So everybody I know around me loves me. We win. So I don't know what you're talking about. Everything around you, the world around you. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to get more information, because that's just a fucking weak excuse for a male. I told you, if you want to learn loyalty, get yourself a dog. If you want to know what unconditional love is at its highest level, get a goddamn dog. Because every man should at least have a dog one time in his life, or every boy, so he can understand what unconditional love is. Because there is nobody that is going to love you and be more loyal and protect you than that goddamn dog that you have. And if you don't have one, then you need to get one and see what it's like. Because that goddamn dog can mess up and you punish it, and you just pat your chest and it'll come wiggling its tail and it'll come right back to you. It waits at the door for you to come home. It gives you nothing but love. If it feels that something outside your door is not right, it will start growling and barking to alarm you that there's something out there, and I am here to protect you because I am conditionally loyal to you, unconditionally. So again, if you don't have a dog, you'll never understand loyalty. You'll never understand. What are you talking about, parents? Parents aren't loyal. What the fuck are you talking about? You talking about parents? Why would you say parents? And parents ain't fucking loyal. I'm saying get one, get a dog, and watch. It will be amazing. It will be amazing how that dog will lie at your. Matter of fact, my rot, one of my female rot, I'm on my couch right in front of me. She's laying in the couch chilling, watching TV right now, chilling. Will not. It's like my own bodyguard. I mean, other dogs do the same. It's my own body. I got a harem of bodyguards. They follow me every room I go into. They will follow, or they will lay in front of that fucking door waiting for me to come out. When I come home, they're excited, wagging their tails, can't wait to hang out with their master. But if somebody they don't know starts to pull up, drive through, or like the Amazon or something like that gets close to the gate, guys, listen to me. My gate from my house is like really long, far away, and they notice something at my gate, shit. Barking, growling. Because they are loyal to me. And if you don't understand loyalty, get a dog and you will understand the expectation. That will be the expectation. Your dog will be the expectation. Because when you have that, well, I don't know if my dog watches TV. I just have it on. I always have it on to give him some white noise. You know what I mean? I always have the TV turned on. But anyway, the dog is always in front of the fucking on my couch and shit in my office or right up front of my office and shit. And I got my TV on, so he'll watch me play video games and all that other shit. He hangs out with me and shit. So yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So let's keep going. I don't know. Send me it and I'll check it out. Send it to me and I'll check it out. In the movie program, would you say Prince was an I am and Morris as well as Prince's girlfriend and I do? Prince was an I am because he was all about himself. He was fucking all about himself. He was all about himself. He was all about I am. He was all an I am. He was all about I am. Morris, on the other hand, was an I am. Morris was a fucking asshole about himself as well. So you had two I ams in one scenario. Apollonia was an I do. She wasn't an I am. She was more of a follower. So no, she was an I do. But you had two I ams in that. Yes, absolutely. 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 Guys, I got a question. Go ahead. We'll continue what I'm saying. But gentlemen, as I was saying, I'm sorry. I was just checking the things. But what I'm saying to you guys is this. See, the thing is, the important of the thing about your values in this game is exploring what you are to get the results in your life. See, the thing that you guys don't understand in the game is that when you're talking to a woman, it is your values that come into play because your values help you make better decisions. Part of your values help you make better decisions. And every decision counts. When you see the woman, there are a million things that should be running through your head that you already got set up through your structure of your values. You should already have a decision of going over there and putting your bid in. You already have a decision of what you're going to say, how you're going to move, how you're going to lead. These are all decision things that are already locked in. They don't change. They're already locked in because the process of the decision based off of your value is going to help you map out everything to be able to see your actions, whether they're good or bad. It doesn't matter. And this is why I keep telling you, that's why there is no rejection. There's no such thing as rejection. And I know y'all think I'm fucking crazy, but is there actually a thing called rejection? When the person is allowed to say, I have a boyfriend, the person is allowed to say they're seeing somebody. What rejection is you rejecting yourself by not going over there and talking to the woman. Calling, how y'all knew I was going to tell them to do that? If you actually want to know that, interesting game, because all you do is ask these questions, I go over these over and over again, call in. If you want to know, call in. How did you picked up on that? Who said call in? Y'all picked up on that one really good. Prime, you picked up on that one pretty good, man. You picked up on that one pretty good. I don't think he's serious. That's why I'm telling him to call in. Guys, you'll notice the ones I answer when I know they're serious, but I don't think you're serious because all you do is ask the same questions over and over again in a different way, thinking I'm stupid and I can't recognize that. So call in. Anyway, like I'm saying to you guys is this. See, through your values, because there's no rejection, remember, there are going to be consequences of the moves you make. But are those consequences defining you? Is a rejection defining you? Absolutely not. Because what your value does is it allows you to set the course right. The best course of action to help you get what you want. By pulling out the right information. Remember, guys, let me show you. It's when you run into a woman, okay? Let me see if I can find that for you. It's when you guys, let me see, where is it at? It's like, okay, it's like when you guys run into a woman, what your values do in your mind is it finds the right combination of things to do. The right combination of smiles to blushes to laughs, the right thing to say versus what not to say, how to hold back, how to hold forward, how to stand still, how to move a little to the left, move a little bit to the right. Your mindset is already calculating this stuff out when you are actually working on yourself because you know what you need to do. But you also know that every woman out there that you're talking to is different, okay? It's every woman is different. Every woman is different based off of who they are, and they are allowed to be what they are. There is no rule out there stating that you have to win every woman. The difference between an I am and an I do, an I am is a mindset that is totally inside your mind. An I do is outside of you, like a pair of clothes, watches, shoes, women, everything outside of you is an I do. You working your job is an I do. Because if all those things, if you have an I am, you can lose your job, clothes, women, your apartment. You can lose your friends, family. You can lose all these things outside, but you still have control over this. They can take everything from you, but they can't take this from you when you're all about the I am, okay? That's what it means, sir. Guys, you want to call in? Lines are open. We're chopping it up. I'm the Dean. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Let's chop it up. Let's continue. Because, see, what I'm saying to you guys is that y'all don't understand that through your values, decisions are going to be made when you actually understand who you are. And it doesn't matter what's in front of you because your values are the light in the cave of unpredictable women. Stop. Wait. Stop. Listen to me. Your values and your compass and what you stand on is the light that goes to the cave of a woman's unpredictable ways and thinking. No matter what she is and what she says, gentlemen, she needs instruction. She needs instruction. No matter what she is or what she does, she needs instruction. Red, is that wait a second, when you're saying integrity, are we saying for you or for somebody else? That's the question. Who are we talking about? You or somebody else? Because you can have integrity, which is an I am, but you cannot force or get upset if you run into somebody else, an I do, that doesn't have integrity. But you have no right to force your integrity on somebody else who chooses not to have integrity. Does that make any sense, Red? Hopefully that can help you out. Well, no, but wait, look what you said. Me, I, my. So that's a my. It's a you. So it's an I am. There is no coat called integrity or watch called integrity. You see what I'm saying? No car called integrity. You see what I'm saying? No dress called integrity. Is that, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Hopefully I understand. No, I'm moving fine, dog. My shit is running up top. It might be your shit, dog. Yeah, I'm not freezing. I'm fine. I'm good over here. My thing's running really good. I'm good. I'm hooked in. My shit's running smooth, man. I'm not having any problems. Except now I just said that shit, my thing just messed up. Yeah, hey, see, dog? My chat room dogs will, if my shit was going slow, them motherfuckers would be on my ass right now. Steve, your fucking volume is down. Steve, this shit is going slow. They believe me, bro. They be in my ass right now. If the shit was going slow, my dogs get in, man, okay? Are you saying to expect your own and be yourself? You're saying to accept your own and be yourself. I'm not telling you to be yourself because yourself sucks right now. Okay, listen. If I told you to be yourself right now, I would be teach you how to fail because right now yourself is a victim mentality of somebody who cannot make decisions, somebody who does not believe in himself, and somebody thinks women are special. So why would I tell you to be the same thing? Why would I tell you to believe in that? I'll be screwing you over. I'm saying that when you learn game, it will help you decide. It will give you all the fog that's in front of you that's cluttering your decisions will be clear. They will be clear. Because at that point, you will be influenced by you and not what you see. Your problem is because you are not influenced by yourself. When you see a woman, because you don't have anything to stand on, you're going to think that woman is special. You're going to think that woman is special. You see what I'm saying? For all you guys. Let me check the phone lines real quick. Lines are open. Okay, let me get you sorry, 484. Sorry for the wait. 484, what's your question, brother? What's up?
So the reason why I asked about like the marketing team and the drug lab is because I was watching the live show with you and Ty, and you gave like the true definition of everything as you were going through.
That's not a true definition in a book. In a book, no, that's not a true definition. I'm just grazing the top. It's deeper than what I talked about. That's in the book. But what's your question, though, buddy? What's going on? Yeah, what's your question, though?
Yeah, you said to call in.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. So I'm here to answer your question. So what's your question? I got you. I appreciate you called in. Now I'm honored. What's your question?
Yeah. My question is, can you go more in depth on the marketing team and the drug lab?
Okay, the drug lab and who else?
And the marketing team.
Okay. All right, let's take the marketing team first. When you have a thought, okay, the reason why your thought doesn't work out for you is because you haven't marketed that thought to yourself to believe in that thought, to use that thought or that action when that woman or something occurs. So your marketing team acts as a buffer that goes between dreams and fantasies and fucking doing shit. See, when you market, when you have a thought, if you don't know why you're thinking that, and you cannot defend that if challenged, you can't stand on it if challenged, or you can't express it when it comes, then it's just a dream and a fantasy. That's why you must market it to your marketing team, because you're marketing it to yourself. The thought I'm saying, I'm not just saying I'm just going to talk to a woman. That'd be just a dream and a fantasy. because most guys say that, and then when the opportunity comes, they don't do it. But I want to say this is why I want to do it. And this is why I'll defend it, stand on, and do that. So your marketing team serves as a buffer to do one thing and one thing only. Their primary job is to market you the best way. Have you ever watched The Boys on Amazon Prime?
No.
Damn, why the fuck not? If you look at The Boys on Amazon Prime, if anybody y'all watch The Boys, you'll learn that every hero has a marketing team to make sure that when shit goes wrong, they clean up the mess, but they also put them in perfect positions to be loved by the community. So your mental marketing team does the same thing. It looks at how we can have you positioned when you use it correctly. The thing it does is it markets you without you trying to force yourself on people by how you communicate yourself. But see, then that will connect to your studio and other things. So I don't want to get into all that. But let's get into your drug lab. Your drug lab. Now, remember, as I always say, I don't want her to be attracted to me, like me, or fall in love. I want her to be addicted to me. So in my mind, I have created two places in my mind. I have a building that they give synthetic drugs of me that they're working on with my mouthpiece that I could take to my culinary school. So my culinary school and my drug lab, they're all kind of the same thing, because once I know the flavor that I'm going to use, I'm going to lace it with my drug to have her smile, laugh, and blush and think about me, where she becomes more addicted to me, where she wants to see me or think about me and things like that. Does that make any sense?
Yes. So basically, can your marketing team work with your drug lab?
Yes, they all work together. Yeah, because here's the thing. Well, okay, let's say I wanna go for a kiss. Let's say I want a kiss. I want to set up a kiss. Right. I talked to the marketing, said a kiss. Okay. Well, once we establish what I marketed the kiss, then the question is, the marketing team has to get with the motherfucking culinary school, has to get with the drug lab, has to get with the guide, and they have to bring the construction worker and the blacksmith in, because we gotta form this thought right. You see what I'm saying? The team works together for one thing, to better me. So how would I market the kiss? Well, this is how we're going to market it with the guide. And we have to bring in the creativity. How we're going to move on the kiss. Well, let's say, how do I want to kiss? Okay, I want to set up the kiss. Let's say we go on our first date, or using the wine above the bed, but I just say the first date. How do we set it up? So I know I want to kiss. I want to set up the kiss, but how do I market it? By simply doing this. I'm sitting at the team with the marketing table, the drug lab, the culinary school, the guide, and a few other people. Okay, I got them all. I think this is how we're going to market it. Okay, what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do when I see her, these are the moves I'm going to make. I'm going to make this move by turning her around, or make this move by giving her a hug. When I give her a hug, I'm going to give her a little bit of the marijuana of me by saying some smooth stuff in their ear and stuff like that. You see, I'm going to up the drug. But also, how I'm going to market myself is, when that waiter comes over, I'm going to tell the waiter the story of how I met the woman. I'm going to have a great time with the waiter, give him some dap and some love and stuff. But I'm also going to tell the waiter to hold up on the check, because take your time when it comes for dessert, because that's when I'm going in for the kiss. See, I'm already preparing and setting all this up. That's just the kiss. But also before that, I must market to her why she should spend time with me. I know this great restaurant. Again, I'll use some guys in the chat room. I know a great restaurant called Prime 20. Well, I guess a restaurant called Prime 21. It's a great restaurant. And you know what I love about it? I love the music. I love the life, the intimacy and all this other stuff. But there's a jazz band called NLF. And what I love about NLF Jazz Band, because I love the jazz. They got a great song called, I'm going to take my dick out and smack you on the side of your cheek and put it back in your mouth. Whatever, right? I love that song. So what I'm going to do is, when we go there, not only am I going to introduce you to the band leader of NLF, we're going to get that song played for you live. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing all of this. It's already set up. It's already in the library. All I got to do is pull out the book and grab that chapter that I need and put that shit in my studio, and boom, I got a mix down. And that's it. But remember, this is before I even talk to the woman. It's already ready to go. So I don't have to think about anything. I've got it already set up before I walk out that door to market myself by also, again, not part of marketing, but close to the marketing team is my warrior. Because if I cannot market me to me, how is my warrior going to go after what he wants if I don't believe in myself?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I see. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Right. So what I'm saying to you, big dog, is all these things are coming into play. And again, not even in the book, but I got some other things I can't talk about that are special, but you'll see that we're going to get really in depth through all this shit. You have no idea what the hell I got planned for you guys, but I'm saying that the important thing is that the marketing team is just one thing. Because even after the marketing team is done, peep this out. Even the marketing team is done, right? Let's say I did all the things I was supposed to do, and then I said something and she wasn't ready to kiss me. So then I had to make a quick adjustment. Okay, maybe she wasn't ready to kiss me right now in front of everybody, but then we kissed in outside of her car. Okay, see what I'm saying? That's not a long. Okay, remember, that's fine. So what do? I go to the film room at the end of the day and assess what happened. Even though I set out to get the kiss after the dessert in the booth, I realized that this is the kind of woman that doesn't like to display public displays of affection in front of everybody. So I had to make sure that I had another plan B already set in maneuver to go ahead and market that I do understand. I'm not trying to make you do anything. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get out of here. And I can get that kiss at the car versus there. You see the difference? See, the marketing team because I marketed one thing doesn't mean it's going to happen. But I must be able to make the quick adjustments when the time is right. And then when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, is I got to look at the film and I got to say, okay, where did I go right versus where did I go wrong? And I got to learn from this experience, because now I know that some women don't like to display kissing in public. So now I've got to be assured that even though I might do the same thing, that now I've got a new adjustment to make to either move it to the car, build it up to move to the car. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But guess what? All this is happening from the comfort of my own home. Guess what? I haven't even met the woman yet, but guess what? I'm fucking prepared. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it. I really see where it goes into the part of like touching her between the ear.
Yes, absolutely. That's what goes in it.
It's really in depth. Thank you.
All right, great call, man. I appreciate it. Now you ask questions. I got you, brother. Great call, brother. Very great call, 484. Great call. Appreciate the call, brother. And I respect that. Thank you for calling, brother. 609, can I help you? What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Steve?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
I'm good, man. This is the client that you helped out on Saturday.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? Oh my God. We're going hold on. We're gonna stop. This is gonna be a testimony. We're about to make a testimonial here. I gotta mark this shit down.
Yeah,
We're about to hold on, wait, we're gonna cut this, guys.
Part 2 to it, too.
All right, hold on. We're gonna cut this out and make this a testimonial, guys. We're gonna make this. You remember I told you about the guy that showed me? Hold on, let me show them the letter, because I don't think they remember. And we'll start it off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, why don't you tell them where you came from? Like, you came from the red pill side, the red pill shit, right?
Yeah. And first thing, Steve didn't tell me to do this, force me to, pay me to do it. He helped me out, and I said I wanted to give respect back to him and just shout him out and just.
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna break it. Yeah, we're gonna break down what happened. Yeah, we're gonna break down what happened, but this is gonna be a testimonial because everybody needs to hear this shit. because I gotta grab the text message she sent you, so they can see what happened. Now we talked about the other day. Here he is. Okay, so what happened was he hit me up. Well, wait. I want you to tell him the story. So you were sitting with your girl. Tell him the story. What happened? Because this is a testimony.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this, guys. This is a huge testimony right here. So we're gonna break this down. So go ahead.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Thing first, I did come from the red community. Been with them for a couple months now, and so fast forwarding it, I knew this girl for 2 or 3 months.
And you wasn't honest with her, right? And you wasn't
relationship.
Right, you wasn't honest with her. Remember, you came in, you didn't tell her the truth, right? He wasn't honest with her. He wasn't honest with her.
Nah, I wasn't.
So let's go. And guys, hold on a second. Guys, y'all ask questions. I'm gonna lock all your questions in. We gotta get this. This is a testimony right here. So let's get to the big problem before you called me. You were playing cards with her, and tell them what happened. What happened when y'all were playing cards? What happened?
Yeah, so Friday night we playing this card game, a question game, just because we went on this weekend getaway 5 hours away. So I just said, hey, let me do something to just kill time and just bullshit around. So playing this card game, and the question came up about being monogamous, and it was our non-negotiables. And she answered first, obviously, well, my non-negotiable was cheating, and I need somebody to be monogamous with me. Then she asked me, well, what do you think about that? And I paused for a second or two, and I said, well, yeah, I don't know if I could be monogamous because part of me wants to and part of me doesn't want to. She got silent, and it pretty much just
killed it.
Sucked all the air out of the room, and the game pretty much
everything.
It changed the whole vibe, energy, everything.
Right. Okay. So for guys, let me catch you up. So at this point, she's being distant to him, and then she sends him this email right here. If y'all, I'm showing y'all the email live. She says, "I don't think you're in love with me the same way I do." Right. So she broke. Hold on. I'm showing him the email. So she sent him this email right here. Okay. This disgusting email that she sent him. It was a text message saying to him that we can hang out as friends tomorrow so we don't waste our time and all this other stuff that she's saying. And then, caller, you got with me, right? You called me, right? Right?
Yeah. So I was sleeping. I woke up to that message, and the first thought was not to have a reaction or to make it worse or to say something stupid. It was to, all right, let me email Steve and say, all right, I need some help. I need a call with you. So whenever you got time, ASAP, I put that on the message.
Yeah, ASAP. Right, and I got you.
As soon as possible.
Right. And then, guys, I told him, we talked, and I told him to pack his shit up and go. Now, remember, he never heard, now, caller, now let's be honest, when I told you, hey, fuck it, we're going to pack her up and take her home, were you nervous then? You were like, oh, shit. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I was nervous. I was shocked because I told you I spent like $300-$400. I'm like, damn. So it was getting over that feeling of I'm about to waste this money, but you coached me up and you said, well, you got to stand your ground and become a man and tell her what's right and what's right, because you're not going to follow her lead and give her the power over you.
Right. So what happened was, and again, I was in his ear the whole time, right? So I was in his ear, coaching him on everything to say. And let's walk through it. So he saw his girl. She had a little bit of attitude at first.
The reply that you gave me. First thing.
Yes. Oh yeah, you sent her the reply. You sent her the reply. That kind of threw her off. Yeah. And then you told her
outside my room, and Steve gave me a reply to send back to her.
Yeah, I gave you the reply to send back, tell her you're gonna pack your things up. I'm taking you home. I told you the reply. So we hit it with the reply, and then this is where his mind just fucking got this big light bulb. Walk us through it. So you walking that, what did you walk? Tell them what happened. Listen, guys, listen to this shit.
So she got in the car. She was about to head and pick me up because we was about to start the day. I told her to stop, go back to the room, read your phone. She read it. Once I got to the car, she started weeping and crying pretty much. And I told her, just because Steve was in my ear, hey, go inside the room. I'll be here in a minute. Pack up your stuff. We're leaving. She was crying. A second or two later, I came back in the room. She was sitting on the bed crying, said, what are you talking about leaving? And I didn't want to do this, and I didn't mean to. And she was pretty much backpedaling everything that she was talking about. And I was just stern with her. well, just like Steve said, we're not friends. I'm not going to be wasting my time with somebody that's going to be a friend. I'm not going to spend a whole day and just not do nothing. I don't like this attitude that you gave off to me, this being silent, because it's a form of disrespect. Steve told me to say, I'm not no bitch. I'm not no weak ass little boy, and you're not going to treat me as such, and you're not going to talk to me as such, or had this attitude. And she was just weeping and crying like, no, I didn't mean to. And it wasn't like that. I was just saying because I felt this kind of way, and I was kind of surprised. And I said, well, I don't care about that. Pack up your stuff. I'm going to leave. Then she said, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. And Steve told me to say,
now, wait, stop, before you say that part. How did you feel when you realized, oh shit, this shit is fucking working? How did you feel?
Honestly, man, I was shocked. Like I never felt that before, because it's different doing it like in real time in front of somebody's face, and Steve would just in your ear. So I had to have the poker face, but on the inside, I'm like, oh shit, like she's actually backpedaling and she's actually listening, and the whole vibe is changing, and I felt like I had power and some control and actually becoming a man, honestly. And I wasn't following her law. It was on me pretty much. And to do that right in front of her, and just to have Steve in my ear and to be stone cold face, it was like, shit, man. On the inside, I'm like, God damn. It was like the craziest feeling ever. I was just shocked.
But then, we tell him, go ahead. So then what happened?
So Steve told me, hey, you got an ultimatum. You either one or two things will happen. One, leave right now, say fuck it, I don't care, and we could be friends, and you could go your way, I'll go my way. He told me to say, hey, good luck to you, whatever you do. I'm not mad, it's cool, goodbye, pretty much. Or number two is, we stay here, we have a good time, but you change your attitude, because I'm not going to be here and just have another 24 hours of you being silent treatment, you treat me as a friend, you being stone cold to me. So either I go back to the office, tell them that, hey, I don't want to cancel the room, come back, and your whole mood got to change. That's a fact, and that's something that is going to be set in place, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to go back to the room and say, no, we're out of here. I changed my mind again, and we're out of here, because I'm not dealing with this attitude. I'm not dealing with this feeling for another 24 hours.
And what did she do, God damn it? What did she say?
She said, oh, sorry, yeah, I want to stay, I'll change, and I want to be here with you. I didn't mean to say that. I want to be friends with you, and please don't, I don't want to go. I want to finish the day. You had some stuff that we had planned, and I don't want to leave, pretty much.
And then what did we do? You said, you know what? I'll be back, right? What did you say? You said then at that point, what? I'll be back.
So I said, I'll be back. I walked outside.
And you was like, oh, shit.
I pretty much had to like.
Yeah. You were like, holy shit,
I had to
Steve.
run a little bit. I had to sit down because it was like a feeling just overcame me. It was just like, oh, shit, I can't believe that happened.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Fuck
it was like an eye-opening moment of me just like, yo, I have power. I can actually.
God damn it. I love that shit.
And I told him that, I go to the gym a lot, but this is a different kind of power, because this is like a actual becoming a man power.
Yes. And then now that he's got control, now it's time to smooth it over. And welcome.
That was the funniest part.
That was the funniest part. So go tell him about this. Watch how he did this shit. So then he goes back in.
After like 2-3 minutes of talking to him, calming down, he said, all right, now what I want you to do is go back in there at like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Tell her to come up. Yeah, just act calm, cool, collected.
Smooth.
Tell her to come here, give you a hug, give her a kiss on the cheek, kiss on her neck, kiss her on the lips, and tell her that we good, we okay, we're gonna have a good time. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I got you. No other woman is going to have my heart. No other woman gonna have my soul. No other woman is gonna be able to get on a trip with me and to do all the special thing that you're doing right now.
And what'd she do?
And she did it. I slapped her on the butt. I was just playing with her a little bit. Obviously, she was still emotional, but she still kissed me. She was still She was still doing it, and she was still okay with it.
Still okay. So then, now I'm gone. So I guess there's more. Is there more to happen?
Yeah. So
all right. I'm gone at this point.
So
it's him. Now what happened? Tell us what happened.
Yeah. So the rest of the day, you told me, hey, act like it never happened. Kiss on her, hug up on her, cuddle her, to show affection, show her that you just an overly affectionate guy. I did that. I was just
and she loved it,
showing her all types of love. I was making jokes with her. I was laughing with her. I was being flirtatious with her. I was telling her everything that we're gonna do later tonight. And over time, the whole attitude changed. She was smiling. She was laughing. She was getting into the flirtatiousness. Yeah, whatever. We'll see about that. And yeah, whatever. Just how girls do. And by the end of the night, we did the activities. We had dinner. After that, we had some fun time. And you know what happened after that?
You tore that monkey meat up, didn't you? Hey, you blew her back. You tore. So much for being friends, huh? See that shit? So much for being friends.
Right.
But go ahead, keep going, dog. Go on. We listen. I'm sorry, dog. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, nah, you're good. And yeah, he was like, yeah, don't even bring it up again. You good to do your thing. And that's exactly what happened. You had a great day. And I told him if I didn't contact him, then we talked about it before that I would have went back to the red community. I would have blamed her, be mad at her, and just had a whole different attitude and mindset. Like, fuck women, they're horrible, and not Steve is the guy that's gonna hold you accountable. So he told me, hey, it's your fault. You're the one that wasn't honest with her.
Yes,
You're the one that brought this on upon yourself, pretty much. And that's what I needed to hear.
But you got to be willing to let him go. I told you, the tough thing that you had was, I know you really like this chick, but it was hard to realize, damn, you couldn't imagine letting her go was going to get her back. And I know you couldn't see it. Remember, I told you you couldn't see it at all. But I told you to trust Unc, right? I told you. I got you covered.
Like, damn, about to waste.
Yeah, you gonna waste all that money.
$300-$400.
No, man. Hey, look.
What you talking about?
Right. If it would have went right, I would have paid for that shit. I promise you. If I would have fucked you over, I would have reimbursed you your money, because you know what? I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I know when you show those women that you ain't playing around. See, you know what she was thinking? That you were gonna come back and say, "I'm sorry. Let's make it work. I didn't mean to say that." And then she's gonna have her fucking thumb on your ass the whole trip, where she could throw that in your face whenever she wants to. But what did we do? We said, no, you're not gonna treat me this way. Pack your shit up. And she wasn't waiting for that shit. And then after you talk, wait, remember the big thing, remember? Did you not tell her, do you understand? Remember that part? He forgot that part, guys. When he was talking to her, he said, do you understand me? And what did she say?
She said, yes, I understand you, but no. Do you understand me? Because we're not going to move from this situation. It's either yes or no. We're going to pack up our stuff, or as soon as I leave, come back, you're going to change the whole attitude. She was wiping off her tears and like, yes, I understand. And that's another thing. When I got back, Steve told me, hey, man, play with her, wipe off her tears, man. It's all good. It's okay. You don't got to cry no more. We're good. We're going to enjoy our day. Calm down. Let's.
So how did you feel, dog? I know, because I got a dog. It was like all this time I was at this red pill shit for the wrong reason. All this time I had all this misinformation. If I just would have believed in myself, stood on my principle, and was willing to lose her, I would never had this problem ever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. And to go with the topic today is standing on their beliefs. I never did that before. And with the red pill, they don't teach that. And just 30, 40 minutes with you, it changed my whole
your life
perspective. And
30, 40 minutes. Changed it. And she was, hey, how did it end? Did she send you any messages about she cared, love her, and did she send you any messages or anything?
Nope. And so fast forward for today is a part 2 to it.
Oh shit. Okay, what happened?
All right, so now today we get home, I'm chilling, and I get a phone call from her like an hour ago. She's saying, hey, one of my friends saw you on a dating website. What's that about? So I told her again, well, I was on it a while ago, haven't really activated it, but I was thinking on doing that now. So, well, what are you talking about? You thinking about doing it now? I told her again from Saturday. I told you that I wasn't sure about the monogamous thing, and I'm going to stand on it and tell you today that I'm not going to be monogamous. I don't see me doing that. So you got one or two options. You could be with me or you could leave pretty much. So for like an hour, she's asking me questions. She tried to negotiate with me. And just like you taught me before, I stand on,
Yes.
toes down. I told her, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I love you. I care about you. But being monogamous is something that I don't want to do. I don't see myself doing because that's just not me. I was lying to myself for a long time, and I'm going to start putting myself first, and I got to do that. And then she started saying that I'm a narcissist and it's all about me. And I told her, just like when I see in your videos, I care about me and I love me more than I love you. I love me more than I love about anybody else because I don't care about what they thoughts and how they're going to treat me or look at me. This is what I want to do.
God. And what happened?
And so at the end of it, she's asking questions like, so how are you going to do this? How are you going to get other girls? And are you going to kiss her? Or sex with her? Are you going to be protected and all this other stuff?
Wait, tell me. She ain't leave yet, did she? See? She ain't leave, did she?
Nah. And by the end of it, she said that, all right, so she wanted me to delete the hinge because it was embarrassing. I said, okay, I'll delete that. That's no problem. She said that she's going to try this out because this is going to get everything that she believes in. And she told me, well, if this was reversed, how would you feel? And I told her, well, I won't deal with somebody that will step out, but that's on me. That's something I'm going to stand on. I said, well, that's not fair. And said, well, you have your beliefs and values. I got my boundaries, beliefs and values, and that's something that I'm willing to do. And she said, well, you're willing to lose me because I feel like you're changed right now. Something happened, and this is a brand new person that I just don't know this guy, and where's my guy at? And I told her, well, your guy was lying for a long time, and this guy that you got right now, he's not going to lie to you, but more importantly, he's not going to lie to himself. I got to be honest with myself, and if that's going to be losing you, then it has to come like that. And I told her multiple times for an hour, I wanted to lose you, but I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be sad, but I'm going to move on because I got to put myself first, and I care about myself more than I love you. And she was just saying how, oh my God, I can't believe that you're not care about my feelings, my emotions, or how I see things. And I told her, like you always say, calm, cool, collected. I understand where you're coming from. I'm telling you that this is how I feel. And I want to put myself first. And I started telling her that with me, you're going to get the life that you want. If you keep on doing what you need to do, keep on doing good, getting better and better, you will get the ring one day. You will get the family, all that good stuff. But I'm not going to be monogamous with you. So with that, there's a pros and cons list. You're going to have to accept it or not.
Yeah.
And
what did she say?
At the end of it, she was like, I will try it out, but I know me that one day there's going to be disgusting and I may act the point. And I told her, that's cool. I understand that. So if you have a reaction of being disgusted with me, don't want to touch me or whatever, I'm going to have a reaction and say, this is done pretty much. So I'm not going to be doing this.
And what she's
not going to be a woman that's.
And what did she say after that?
She said, well, I'm going to try this out. I don't know if it's going to last. And I said, well, if it does, it does. If it does it, it does it. But I'm telling you where I stand on things. And this is going to be me. So, well, I could try this out, but it's not going to last so long. And I say, again, I'm willing to lose you. I said, good luck to whatever you do in the future. Like you always say, I'm not forcing you to do anything that you don't want to do. So you don't have to be with me. I'm not going to force you to be with me. But again, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to myself. So if you want to be with another guy that could be half of what I am, hey, go ahead, try it out. But you want to be with me, this is the pros and cons. But you have to think about, is the cons worth it? Is the pros worth it? So I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to change your mind. She kept on asking me, so why do you want to do this? What's going on with you? I'm just saying, well, I want variety for a guy, it's simple. It's 1 + 1 is 2. It's not a big equation. Doesn't got to be a paragraph long reason. It's just about variety.
So, did she talk to you today?
Nah. So I just got off the phone with her like an hour and a half ago. We ended it on her just saying that I'm a narcissist and she don't know she could be here for the long term. I said, you could think that I'm a narcissist. I'm just telling you that I love myself more. I kept on repeating that to her, that I care about me, and it is about me, because why would I care about what other people do when I'm trying to do me? So she ended it with, I told her, I love you. If this works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And she's just saying she wanted to try it out, but if she feels disgusted, and she was saying that she wants me to tell her who, when, or why, and give her pictures and names. And I told her, just like you told me, so I'm not going to answer to you or nobody. So I'm not doing that. And I put a stern boundary with, if you're with me and doing this, you will never go to my phone. If you do, this is over right here and now.
And what she
said,
said?
well, I'm just going to find out. She said, I'm just going to find out other ways because women talk. I said, cool, I can control women. And she was just like, how she's very germaphobe and she don't want disease and stuff like that. And I told her, I'm going to be protected. I'm going to wear protection. She was going on about, well, you just want to sleep with any old body. And I told her, well, I don't sleep with any old body. I have standards, and it's going to be a vetting process, and I'm not going to just.
All right. Well, here's the thing. All right, wait. Here's one thing. Now, this is going to be the end of it. See, now you got good, but here's the thing. You want to make sure when you're talking to her that this is the last time we're going to talk about it. I'm done discussing it. If you don't like it, leave, because I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of adjusting myself. See, you're doing good, but now's the time to stand your ground, because she's trying to slowly try to chip away at you. No, what I'm saying, either you're going to accept it or not. But I don't want to hear about this. Do you understand me? We're not talking about this no more. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then break up with me. Leave. Find somebody else then. Watch what happens when you do that, dog.
All right.
So here's the thing before we wrap this up with you. What do you want to say to the guys out there that's listening? What do you want to say to those guys that used to be or on that red pill shit that doesn't know how deep game is? What do you want to say to those guys, man?
I don't tell them that you got to leave the red pill, because they're not going to teach you what Steve is going to teach you if you just listen to him. Because I was hesitant in the beginning. Like, when I came to your channel, you was talking with the other guys, like, what the hell are you talking about? But the more and more I listened, the more and more I viewed you and the stuff that you were saying and the other people that you was helping out. I'm like, oh, shit, like, this is something mind-blowingly different, because nobody ever taught me to put myself first and worry about myself, because all about society and everything else. And with the red pill, it's about hating women, but they don't give you actual solutions to work on you, pretty much. They tell you the same old slogan, money, cars, status, blah, blah, blah. But what Steve was talking about is working on the inside, the actual man, because you can have all those things and still have no game, still have low confidence.
Right.
That's the thing that.
Because you have that stuff. You have
confidence in myself.
Right, because you work out, you have the body and all that stuff. You have seem like you got some money.
Yeah.
But yet you didn't have what was internally needed, because when she checked you, it threw you off a little bit, where you was like, shit, I better kiss her ass so I don't be her friend.
Up like, God damn.
Yeah. See that?
And with the guys, man, like, whatever money I spent on it, that feeling I had, man, was incomparable. Like,
I know you were so happy, dog.
Dog,
you were so guys. You just heard his voice. He was so fucked up in the head. But see, that was your awakening, man. That was your awakening.
Yeah, it really was.
That was your awakening, man.
And I told him, man, like, just 30 minutes, and that feeling, imagine days, weeks, and months of just him actually coaching me and me just listening, me getting out of my own way, because I told him many times on Saturday, thank you, and he's not a guy that wants or care about the thank yous. He always put it back on me.
Yep.
Man, you did this. It's on you.
Wasn't me.
Because shoot, he could have gave me all the information. I could have said, nah, I'm good, I'm not gonna do it, and just went to go do the dumb shit and got the negative result. But he said, yo, you did this, and that's what he prioritized. He doesn't prioritize the outward stuff, the external. He prioritized the internal.
Yep.
And it's on you. It's your decision.
Man, all right, man. Well, hey, we'll throw you back in and keep us updated what's going on. But I'm just telling you, now's the time. Listen, now's the time to say, listen, look. You got a choice. You be with me. We're not going to discuss this. And if you're not, because look, if I find someone, I'll let you know. But if not, don't worry about it. But don't bring this up again, because I'm not here to explain myself to you. You're not my wife. You know what I mean? I don't have to explain this to you. But if you don't like it, there's the door. What's up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she said, well, I'll try it out, but if we get married, then you can't do this anymore. Well, I said, well, so-and-so, you can't tell me what to do or not to do. And if I decide to, then I am. If not, then that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to be, again, controlled or have demands or anything with anybody, because I'm not going to lie to myself and put myself second to anybody or anything.
So we can see that you are done with. Are you done with the red pill and you're on the me pill now? Are you part of the me pill community?
Oh yeah. I'm me pill, man. I'm a student of you, man. And
yes.
I'm trying to learn as much as possible.
Yes. Welcome to the me pill community, man. A free community of free-minded thinkers, man. We welcome you with open arms, man. Welcome to the me pill community, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, and I know you don't like the thank yous, but again,
no.
Man, thank you for even.
No. Because you know what the thanks was to me, real quick, is the how you were when you actually did it and it worked, and how you were like, holy shit. Your holy shit moment was all the things that I need, because now you saw it in your perspective. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
You trusted me, yes, but I was never gonna fuck you over. Because listen, let me tell you something. If shit didn't go right the right way and you felt some way, I would have paid for your vacation, dog. I would have took care of you. You want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because you trusted Unc to help you, and I got you, dog. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, man, you did it yourself. You believed in yourself. You told her what's up. And now, how does it feel you don't have to lie to her? How does it feel being straight up and telling her the truth? How does that shit feel?
It feels amazing, because ever since Saturday, I'm like, man, I don't got to lie to anybody, because if I lie to them, then that means, firstly, I'm lying to myself. And I can't do that, because you talk about putting you first. You talk about being a man. You talk about the mindset. You're talking about everything that makes you you. And if you're doing something and you don't like it, and you think that it's not right with your values and your beliefs, then you're fucking up yourself. And I would have been continually doing that, fucking up myself for her happiness and her security, whatever. And I told her, I love you. I love myself more. And
that much more.
You,
yes.
And that's okay.
Yes. Hey, well, again, all right. Well, keep us in touch. But like I say, we welcome you to the Me Pill community. We open you with open arms. Hey, we will never indoctrinate you. You are free. We are all free thinkers here, man. Okay.
And last day, man, for anybody that don't believe him, the work that and the help that he provides is 10, 20, 100 times more than the red pill and any other community, because he, like you said, the me pill, and that's what he did for me. He let me do me and focus on me and put me first.
Yes.
And he wasn't going to allow to let me put anybody or anything above myself.
Yes.
And that's the type of help that no other community or person on YouTube gives to other men. Help them out.
Hey, man, we're proud of you, man. We're proud of you, man. Welcome to the Me Pill. We got a new member. Welcome, man. And listen, keep us informed. You know you got me. If you need coaching, anything go on, I got you. Okay, my brother?
Yeah, I'll definitely be getting coaching you later, because I want to.
Oh, yeah, because now we got to get your big. We got to get that fuck game right. And now that you got that attitude, now it's time to really fuck the shit out of it. Yeah, I mean. It's time to go ahead and push them knees back to that shoulder. So then she like, well, I need to think twice before. Oh, wait a second. I don't want him to take the dick off the table.
That's gonna be the next step, and I would definitely get in contact with you this week to work on the bid and
Yes.
step by step. And like you said, it's a process. And
Yeah, it is. But
not
is it
being impatient, got my puzzle pieces.
Yes.
I'm just along for the ride.
Isn't it amazing that those red pill guys never teach you anything how to navigate your life, how to talk to women, how to deal with situations, except just not even deal with
Yeah,
it?
they always say that women are bad and they are gold diggers and they only expect this kind of guy and this job and this amount of money and six-pack and everything, but they never say, what about you, the inside?
Ooh, yes. All right, man. Well, hey, man, again, we welcome you to the Meat Pill community. We are a free thinker. You can come and go as you like. This is not a cult. We got nothing but love and respect for you, mother. Okay, 609.
Yeah, respect to you too, man. I'll definitely be contacting you soon.
God, you just so the guys, you gotta understand. This guy was mind fucking blown, man. It was so great. Be like, you were like, holy shit, oh my god.
Yeah, like I ran out of that room like if it was a meme, like a volcano explosion. That was me. Like my head was just exploded.
Just exploded because you finally are one with yourself, trusting yourself, and letting her. And then what's throwing her off is that she's seeing the new you, the new evolved you. She's not used to that because I'm
like,
sure
oh my
she
God,
was.
You're a narcissist. Where did this person come from?
Yep.
Why are you doing this?
Yes. Okay, man. Well, we'll throw you back in, but thank you. We're gonna grab this and make this a testimonial tonight. Okay, my friend. We'll call it from red pill to manhood. That's what we'll say. From red pill to manhood. That's what we're gonna call that. Okay, brother.
All right, I got you.
All right, we'll throw you back in. Thank you, brother, for the call. And guys, thank you, 609. All right, guys, that was a great call. 609, I'm clapping for you, brother. Great call. Appreciate you, brother. Guys, we got questions to ask. The line's going to be open. We'll open the lines up. We're going to do another hour, guys. I know I didn't want to take it away, but this is very important, man. This is very important because this young man, he was a little stressed on this because he thought he was going to lose the woman by walking away. And I showed you guys, you don't lose when you're a man. We do not lose. We let go. So lines are open, guys. We'll open the lines up. And let me go ahead and answer some of the questions that y'all have. I got some of your questions in here. So let me go ahead and let me start from the top. Well, I think I got that one. Let me see. Okay, let me see this question right here. He says, my friend is Asian and we're having a hard time pulling white women. Any advice to increase his chances? Well, see, my friend, don't worry about your friend. Your problem is you're worrying about another man. Don't worry about what he does. Worry about what you do, and you're going to live this life much better. Tyler, I need you to send me I got this woman who is now with her new boyfriend is having me come fuck her tonight in her new apartment while he's out of town. Question: 100% of the drug leg guy tonight. Well, I need to send me the text or anything if you can, Tyler. Steve, should I continue texting a woman if I always initiate the text? We have been to, Matthew, go ahead and charge it to the game. Matthew, when you're interesting to a woman, she's going to reach out to you much more because it's not about the date. It's about hearing from you. So what I would do is go ahead and charge it to the game. It sounds like you had a bad date and sounded like it was a boring day. So go ahead and charge it to the game, brother. I've been doing my puzzle pieces every day now. I started hearing how I talk to myself, especially when I face the hope. Okay, good. Good for you. Okay, guys, I got questions. We got y'all. Y'all can call in. We got y'all and all this other stuff. Tyler, if you're still here, Tyler, if you got an email, let me know. But let me see here. We got y'all covered, man. And this is how game is, and this is how we win as men. But let me continue to say what I was going to say to continue the conversation. Let me put the music back on. But guys, if you have a question, please let me know. We're here to answer questions. Y'all can call in, but we're here to teach you how to Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I got to play these. I got to show y'all these. I got a guy send me this. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Oh, you say the guy's watching the phone. Okay, no problem. Yeah. What I would say is, well, here's the thing, man. I would tell her, look, you just got to understand, we just fucking. Just let her know we just fucking. And if you want to see me, you set up the room, you set up the time, you set up the hotel. I'm not bringing anything but my body. That's it. You set everything up. If you actually want to be with me, you show me you want to be with me. All right, Boxing, I got that. I'm about to post that right now, Boxing. Give me a second, Boxing. I'm about to grab what you sent me, and I'm going to post it right now. Oh, let's see here, gentlemen. This is good. I love this. This is what this show's about. This is why we love winning. We win because we keep shit a buck. All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's see here. Let me grab the text messages. I hope they're in order. All right, let me grab the text message. Let's go over the text messages, okay? So I think this is the first one. All right, so I hope you like a little playing. Actually, I do. Good girl. That's what I want to hear. And I like to be talked dirty. So I guess then he sent her a voice message, which is good. Okay, listen, this is good. It's a lot of I see this is land right now. So if y'all look right here at this part, well, let me go here. If you guys look at this part right here, he's going from land. Land is texting. This is really good. Then you hit her with the voice message. She said, "Oh, yes." And she says, "I like passionate kisses too." Let's get to the next one. I think this is right. I hope this is right. Then he said, "You and lick you everywhere." She says, "Okay, got it. Both." She says it's getting her wet. Again, another hit it from land. This is good. Wow, sounds interesting. She said, "My heart is pounding." In the video she's showing, her heart is pounding. Then she said, "I hope you sleep like a baby." I'm sure I will. Thanks. Oh, wait. This is after you got done. Let me see what this is. Okay. So this is the next part. So he came over there. Now, hey, Boxing, this is good. Because remember, I always told you, you're reinforcing the after. This is good. So he said, "I hope you slept like a baby." Okay. And then she said, "I'm sure I will. LOL. Thanks for coming by." And I love that. "Thank you for having me anytime." Then he gave her the NyQuil. And then she hits him last with this one right here. She asked, "Are you driving?" And then he hits her with another voice message. She says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Me too. You really spoiled me yesterday." Okay. And listen, I get pleasure in giving you pleasure. You see that shit? You see that? Boxing. This is very Boxing. A+, Boxing. A+. A+. Now, Boxing, if I would add on to this, I would go ahead and what I would do to marinate this is I would tell her, now is the time that you did that. Let's move her to the shower. Because remember, we want to reinforce memory. So what I want you to do the next time you talk to her, find out the next time she's taking a shower, and you have two choices. You can say, "You know what? I just want to watch you."
90 seconds.
I'll say reset the clock. But I want to watch you wash yourself. Because I want to become jealous of the soap and water that's hitting every crevice of your body. So just let's go live, put me in a corner, and let me watch you wash yourself. Guys, she never heard that one, okay? Boxing. Or you can tell, and then after that one, you can use the towel as your tongue. But go with that one right there, Boxing, okay? That was a great
60 seconds.
And we guys will open the lines back up. That was a great one, Boxing. What I'm saying is now you've got her. Now, Boxing. Now the thing is, third person, name the pussy. So Boxing, every time you talk to her, talk to the pussy that you named, third person. But also when you send text messages, let's say you named her Butterscotch. Just give you an example. Whenever you're talking to her, make sure you ask about Butterscotch. When you're sending a text message, you say, "Hey, whatever her name is, this ain't for you. I'm sending this message to Butterscotch. Hey, Butterscotch, I was just thinking about you right now. How you doing? Is she taking care of you, Butterscotch?" Because listen, Butterscotch, if she's not taking care of you, I want you to call me and let me know, and I'm going to go ahead and do what I can to fire her. All right, Butterscotch, I got you covered. And that's what you say in voicemail.
10 seconds.
So that's what you say in voicemail, okay? So whatever you name it, talk to her in third person. Send her a message, ask about Butterscotch, and then your voice messages. "Hey, whatever her name is. Hey, this ain't for you. Hey, Butterscotch, what's up, girl? Hey, Butterscotch, I'm hearing over driving and everything. Girl, how you doing? Is she taking care of you? Butterscotch, hey, you let me know. Hey, anytime you want to be licked, Butterscotch, you go ahead and send me a text message. But Butterscotch, more importantly, if she's not taking care of you, Butterscotch, you call me and I'm going to go ahead and take care of it. Because Butterscotch, I got your back. And see, if you talk to her that way, remember, she's not ever used to a guy talking to her that way. So what you're going to do is reinforce what you have done before, okay? So very good job. Let's get to Tyler. She sees a future with him and not trying to quit me. But, well, no, what I'm saying, Tyler, listen. The thing is with those that don't see it feel future is, again, had them many times. You know, they say, you know, the pussy will always be yours. I don't care if I'm married, in a relationship. You always have this pussy whenever you want it. So, Tyler, all you got to do is look, hey, I would tell, hey, look, then I'm not going to bother you. But listen, when you want to fuck, let me know. But other than that, leave me alone. I'm not going to bother you because I don't want to be in between what you have. But put the candle in the window. When you want to do something, you set the time, you get the hotel, and I'll show up. All right. But that's how you handle that shit. Let's get to this question right here. Should I use I value in terms of what I want in life to inform what I value in terms of my character traits, or should I come up with them separately and try to figure out how to? Well, no, LJ 101, great fucking question. Hold on one second, LJ 101, great question. Great question. Now, LJ 101, give me a second. I'm gonna answer that question. LJ 101, very great question. Let me go ahead and set up the chat room, dog. Let me set up the lines real quick for you guys. I'll be right back.
What up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
All right, guys, we're back. I'm the Dean. We're back, and I will answer that question. I'm just setting up the chat room, guys. The line's going to be open. That's what we do here at the Man Mindset. We want to make sure that all you guys listening to this show realizes that the game is all about you, will always be about you. And once you understand who you are, you will win. We're showing you how game works, okay? Hold on. Let me go ahead and do that. So we're about to go live again. Gentlemen, the lines are going to be open if you want to call in, but I'm answering this great question. This is a great question. Very good question. Let me go ahead and call the lines in and open it, but I'm going to answer this. 1 second. We open the lines and going to chop it up. Do another show for another hour. So I got you. So,
Start your show now. Press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 39 seconds.
All right, lines are open. Let me go ahead and grab this right here. Wait, hold on, Terry. Let me go ahead and grab this right here, okay? Happy birthday, Tyler. So what I'm saying is, you said, should I use what I value in terms of what I want in life to inform what I value in terms of my character traits? Okay, what I'm saying is, before you work on the value, okay, what you must understand, you must keep
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so your values are the things that's going to change as you transition and keep growing and evolving. So I want you to look at your values, but your values of who you are today and versus who you might be tomorrow, because the values might make a more of an adjustment the more you become more one single-minded and more about yourself. But the next thing, to answer your question, as far as you're asking, should you come up with them separately? Every value should be its own chapter. Okay, don't mush them all together, because what you'll do if you don't reach those values should be different in what you're doing when you're dealing with a woman. Okay, so don't try to figure them out. Remember, the value is what you have for yourself. Don't look at a situation. You need to know through the value of how you'll handle said situation. Okay, big dog. But if you got more questions, that's a very fucking great question. Very great question. Very great question, man. Very one. See, since you're in a successful marriage, does that mean you're max level of game? And what does that? Okay, Terry, I see. Me being married is an I do. That does me being married has nothing to do with who I am. That's an I do. See, that's not an I am. Marriage is an I do. Okay, that's not an I damn. So I can't reach the max until the day I die. That's when I reach my max, because I am always evolving myself. I am not my marriage. A marriage is what I do. I will always be me with a marriage or without one. I will keep evolving myself until I die. So what you got to get your memory, stay out of the I do's and stay in with the I ams, because my marriage is not an I am. That's an I do. Okay. Remember, two totally different things. So because of that, you will always evolve. Even if you're in a relationship with a woman, it's still you'll always evolve. If you're living with a woman, you're still going to evolve. If you're going on a date or you're in late, all these things will keep you evolve, because we're looking at the I am versus the I do. Okay. Good question, sir. Good question. Let's get to the next one. Let's see here. Let's get to the next one. Yeah, boxing. Give it the next move of going live. You want to go space. So tell her you want to go live when you take a shower. Just set me over so I can watch you, because I'm jealous of the water and the suds. They get to touch places of your body. So let me watch that in real time. Okay. That was good. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Let's keep seeing what we got. Let me see. I'll make sure I got all the questions as we continue. All right. So yeah, we got, okay. So we're good on questions. Let me check the lines. Lines are open if you guys want to call in or ask questions. But see, what I'm saying for all you guys out there, you've got to be able to make transitions in your life. Your life is going to be full of transitions. What you are at 18 is not what you're going to be at 21, and what you are at 21 will not be what you are at 26. What you are at 26 is not what you're going to be at 30. Because you're not only is your body changing, but also your mind is changing. Your body is going to go through a lot of changes as you get older. And this is what's important here, because if you start it now, you can prevent having a midlife crisis. We had a guy on earlier saying his hair is falling out, and he thinks the sky is falling because he thinks his hair is falling out. But remember, once you learn that your hair falling out your hair falling out does not make it an I am. That's an I do. And once you are one with yourself and you are the steady line in your compass, you don't have to get married. You don't have to be in a relationship and all that other stuff. I'm never going to tell you that. I will only ask a guy, what should I get married for? I would tell you to, if you want to keep your bloodline going. If you ask me why should I move with a woman, it's to see if she's worth marriage. You see that? But you should never live with a woman. You should never have unprotected sex with a woman and have these bastard ass kids. And you should never fucking get married to someone that doesn't deserve your name or your sperm. Okay. But you are always going to grow, gentlemen. And that's how you evolve. And a lot of people don't talk to y'all this way. I want to let you guys know that life is going to come your way. And as you get older, and it's okay, man. Guys, it is, listen, I know a lot of you guys have fun with women and talking about they're going to hit a wall. We all are going to get old, buddy. We're all going to get old. Our metabolism is going to slow down. It doesn't mean you can't gain muscle or anything like that. It's just our bodies are going to start slowing down. You know, when you could eat a bunch of hamburgers and nuggets and shit at 20, well, you won't be able to do that shit at 40 or 50, because you got to look at the cholesterols. You got to look at your T levels, blood. You got to make sure you got good blood flow in your heart. As you get older, you're going to have to do more maintenance on your body, your I do, as well as your I am, because the more maintenance you do, eating healthy and things like that, that will give you more longevity. And again, I'm not here to scare you. I'm just here to let y'all go, man. Things are going to change and stuff, okay? But the beautiful thing, let me bring in 510, is that you're always going to evolve every day. 510, what's your question, sir? How can I help you?
Good evening, Steve. I was the one that asked the question in the chat about your values in terms of what you want versus who you want to be. So I had a clarifying question.
Sure. No, please ask. You got it, sir. Thank you for calling.
All right, thanks. So I got from your response that when I'm in a situation, I should be looking at it as like how does who I want to be, like how would I handle it? Am I good on that?
Okay,
so
when
far?
you're saying who you're going to be in what way, what are you talking about? As in what? Give me an example. As in what?
Like let's say if I was at a point in my life where, like I value my legacy. So if I wanted to have kids, like that might inform how I approach a situation with a woman.
Okay, now remember, I created what I have right now, and that was created when I was like 14 or 15 years old. Okay. So I created it and stored it away for when I needed to access it. So you can do that right now. So I'm not saying that you're going to get married, but you've got to be prepared for the expectations of what you demand out of a woman that has to be worthy of dating you or being in a relationship with you. And like I always tell you, right, and you can mark this moment, but what I also tell you is the thing that I learned was if we live together, we're going to get a joint bank account because all that money, my money's my money and your money's your money. So we'll get a joint bank account just to pay the bills. That's it. So when I break free your ass, we can just cut that bank account and go our ways. So if bills, let me tell you bills, that means rent, electricity, entertainment, and food. Okay. If that shit equals $2,000 hypothetically, we'll add that up and slice that right down the middle. So what I will do is I will put $1,000 in our joint bank account. Then this is for bills. And you put $1,000 in that joint bank account. That'll be bills and entertainment. I am not going to ask you for any money. Do not ask me for any money. Your money is your money. What you do with your money is none of my business as long as you're paying your part of the rent. I don't care if you're in debt. I don't care if you have your car breaks down or your tire pops. Your responsibility is to do that. Why? Because this is a pre-trial test to see if you're even worthy to get my name. I got to make sure you have your shit together. You see what I'm saying, 510? But these are things that you've got to have already in line to demand these things. And then from that point, it's I got to look at the books. I got to see what you are as far as your credit score. And she should look at yours. That's why you should always have your shit top notch. So when you show your books, this is my money. This is what I'm spending it on. This is how much money I have in the bank. But this is what's going to happen. Once you take my name, your money is my motherfucking money. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to be in control of the money. Now, listen. If she is an accountant, okay, and she's really good with money, I have no problem doling that job out because if she can do it better than me, then she can handle that financials. But when we're sitting down at dinner, we're going to have that little conversation. You'll keep me in line with the books and what's going on because you will inform the king of what's going on. But what I'm saying is these are the things you've got to set up. And like you said with kids, you've got to sit down yourself. What religion do you want to be if you want to have kids? Political affiliations, discipline, schooling. What are you going to do at Christmas, Halloween? These are, I know that it's a million of questions, but these are things that you've got to ask yourself what these things are to you so you're prepared. So when you meet her and things are going towards that, you're just going to flow right on in. Instead of being like, well, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll just wait for it to happen type bullshit. No, I don't do that. Matter of fact, caller, like I told you, I'm so cold with what the fuck I do. I told you my last two kids, their birthday. Look, I planned this shit out so well. The last two kids that I had, that are mine, their birthdays, my birthday's August 21st. My daughter's August 20th. And my son is August 19th. You want to know why? Because I created that shit. Everything I do, I keep telling you, caller, I planned the fuck out. And I wanted, you know what? They could have had their birthdays on my day, but I was like, you know what? I was selfish. I wanted to give them their day as well. So I gave them their own day. But I wanted their days to fall right behind my days. See how deep that shit is? I'm telling you, everything I've done, I create. But I need someone to realize that I'm king and you got to follow me. And when you find that, but I'm not saying don't look for that yet, have that already set up. Remember, I had this set up when I was in my early teens of what I wanted as far as legacy, because I knew one day, I didn't know what that day, but I knew one day that through the society I was in, family was everything, because passing the bloodline on to another male or another young boy to become the next man was very critical on where I was at. And that's what I believe in. But I'm not saying for you guys to believe in that yourselves. Don't believe in that. You believe it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying figure out what I want first.
Oh, hell
and then
yeah.
Figure out
well, even
what
with
to do in order to get that, and then
Right.
use that to figure out
Okay.
who I want to be.
All right, but there's more. Now look, you're gonna have women along the way. Listen, you gotta stand on shit. You're gonna run into a lot of what you're gonna run into is a lot of women who are sexy as fuck that you're gonna see like, damn, she's sexy. I feel, man, I'm gonna have to change what I gotta do to get her. No, fuck no. Listen, let me tell you, you gotta be willing to lose them. Okay. There was a song. Okay, there was a song. I feel like pulling up the dates. 'Cause I want to tell you to judge, but when I was hold on, let me give you the date, because you're gonna laugh at me, caller, but let me give you an example of something. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Hold on. I'll tell you the date. I'm gonna tell you what date it was. What episode was this? When did he go on? Hold on. When did he go on that month? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on a second. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me see. What day? Hold on. Give me a second. You're gonna laugh at me. But there's a lesson in this. You're gonna laugh at me, but there's a lesson in this shit. So hold on. I want to make sure I give you the right day.
Did I pull the stream up?
No, I'm not pulling the stream up. I'm telling you right now. Okay. All right. So my mentor now, okay, when I started the game at 9, right? Well, so I used to watch a show called The Muppets. Don't judge me. I used to watch a show called The Muppets, right? My favorite Muppet was Animal and shit, whatever the fuck, right? So my mentor made me watch there was a song, but he said watch this show because he had back in the day there were these square things called video cassettes, like VHS. Okay, they were like VCRs. Okay, you have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was like, it's a dinosaur thing. So what my mentor did is he recorded this artist by the name of Kenny Rogers. Okay, Kenny Rogers is a country singer. Okay, but there was game in what he recorded, because there was a Kenny Rogers episode on the Muppets that he recorded when I think Kenny Rogers was on a train or some shit, but he wanted me to watch it. Okay. But there was an important thing that I'm about to tell you. In that song was a chorus that it was called The Gambler, okay? But there is a line in The Gambler, the chorus line, that he taught me when it came to women. But Kenny was talking about gambling. But my mentor was telling me this is how you got to be with women. And the chorus line was this: you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table, meaning you never show your money. There'll be time enough to counting when the dealing's done. Okay? Now he's showing. Now remember, I'm like 10 years old and I've been following this. I'm watching the Muppets with Kenny Rogers talking about this shit, but I'm gonna show you game and how you handle women. What I learned at 10, because this connects to what we just talked about. See, you got to know when to hold them is simply this. I needed to make sure I know the right time, right moment to make them feel sexy, make them feel or blush or smile or laugh. That's the right time. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. Meaning is you got to know when to yank that motherfucking chain and stand on who the fuck you are. Okay? So one is treating them this way, but one is standing on what you believe in and never letting a woman change who the fuck you are, right? Then you got to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. That means if she is not following your program, I'm gone. I will dismiss you. I'm gone. All right? And you got to know when to run. meaning that when there is danger ahead, stranger danger, that's what they used to call when I was a kid and shit. Don't judge me, guys. I was part of the 4-H club and shit. Stranger danger, motherfucker. No, it wasn't stranger danger. I think I learned that on Saturday morning cartoons and shit. Any fucking way. But other than that, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. That means you don't floss what you have to the outside world. Even back then, you never floss and display your money, wealth, worth, and what you have. There's time to count them when the deal is done, meaning everything you do is on the back end. So the reason why I'm saying that to you is because this also connects with women. See, the thing is that I don't have time to explain myself to women. Either you're going to be down or you're not. And I don't give a fuck what situation you are in. If you're down, you're down. If you're not, you're not. And I am honest enough to let you know this is what's going on. And see, this is how you got to do that, okay? This is how you got to think, and this is how you got to move. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you, for all you guys out there, no, I'm just giving this young man an example. But what I'm saying is, if you want a relationship with somebody, and even if you have somebody, this is important. You got to let them know from Jump Street, this is what the fuck is. This is what I am. This is what we are. And either she's down or she's not. I am not going to try to manipulate the situation. If you're down, you're down. If you're not, you're not. And I will put a fucking candle in the window. If you want to bring your ass back, come back. But don't waste my time. Do you see what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is that through that around 10, because I think that came out in 79, I think it was, but so we had those cassette things where you could put in your VCR and you can just hit record and whatever's on the TV recorded on the tape. So he had a tape of that Muppet thing, but there was a lesson in that Muppet show about because I didn't know who the fuck the gambler was. I'm from DC, right? So we was listening to go-go music and shit and rap. You know what I mean? We was like, that's what we were doing, listening to go-go and shit. But I didn't know shit about country. I didn't know the fuck Kenny Rogers was. I didn't even know what the fuck country music was. I had no idea. But there was something in that thing that was adamant enough for him to record it. But that was a lesson, a life lesson on everything you do. Because everything, remember, I always tell you when I meet a woman, I push all the chips to the front. I push all the chips up, right? That's how game works. You want to push all the chips up. Because I gamble on me. I believe in me. I believe in me full-heartedly. But one thing women don't want to do, they love the fact that they can't have you. Hey, listen, even when I was single, they couldn't have me. I always made sure, listen, at the end of the day, they cannot have me. Nobody can have me because I have me. You see what I'm saying, caller? Nobody can have me but me. You can have some of my time. You can rent some of my time out, or you can spend a little time with me, but you cannot have me. And if you can understand that and live with that, then we cool. But if you want to fuck around, do what the fuck you take your ass on. I'm good. I don't run behind women. You see what I'm saying? I never have to run behind them. You know what I mean? And that's how you got to see the game. But that's part of the value. Does that make any sense, brother? But did I answer your question though?
Yeah, I think so. So what you're saying in terms of my question, what I got is like, basically I should be basing all of my actions on what I want at my core.
Yeah, because it's all about you. Society, yeah. The worst thing that society has done is they made you think it's about the woman. That's the worst thing society has done. They have made everything about women, and that's not the truth. That's not the world we live in. That's not the world I live in, or the world you should live in. I am never going to let or allow a woman to dictate how I move. She would live in. Oh, let me put it. Sorry, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow that woman to be a part of my life if she wants to be a part of it. But if she doesn't have to, there's no way I'm going to put a gun to her head. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. Give it a mod to old girl. There's no way I'm going to do that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So what I'm
I
saying,
feel like
so what
I
I'm
feel a lot more clear now.
right,
Thank you.
right. So just remember, the values that you create have got to be for you first. Because the only way you can communicate yourself to anybody outside of your door is by trusting you, trusting the information, and trusting that I got to stand on who I am, even if that means I got to lose you. I will tell you that, listen, this is what we are, even though I got to lose you. And I would tell you what, these women, they can't let you go because you're so fucking different. They will go away for weeks, days, some months, some years, but they always find their ass back to you because you're the standard in which they look at other men, because they can't see in them what they see in you. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got any other questions? You good?
Oh yeah, one more question.
Sure.
If I still kind of suck, like I'm still kind of a liar. I still live with my parents.
No, but wait,
should I
stop.
get coaching
Wait.
now, or should
Well,
I?
yeah, yes, but wait.
get my
Did
shit
you
together
watch? Did you watch Purple Rain like I told you to watch?
No, I didn't hear you say that.
I told watch Purple Rain. I tell you to watch Bridges of Madison County. I tell you to watch 9.5 Weeks. You got to watch them fucking shows, man. Because if you watch Purple Rain, you'll see Prince lived with his fucking parents. So what? He was a grown ass motherfucker. He was like 24 living with in the movie. He was grown. He was living with his fucking parents. So what does that mean? You live with your. So okay, okay. Let me just say, you live with your parents. Is that an I am or an I do?
I do.
Do you know how fun it is when you live? Okay, when I was fucking, I've been fucking since I was 13, but when I was, especially when I was in Maryland, when I started living with my father in 88, when my last 2 years of school, my junior and senior year, I did in Mitchellville, Maryland, in PG County. I went to Duval House School. So my last year, do you know how fun it was to fuck women while your parents are home quietly, or to drive to her house where, see, in Maryland, they have basements. So the college girls, see, I wasn't in college, but the college girls would come home and they will stay in the basement. I would drive to Woodbridge, Potomac, Upper Marlboro, Rockville, Silver Spring. I was all over the fucking place. But the thing they had in common was they were home for break, living with their parents, and they were getting off on the fact that their fucking parents were upstairs. And they started playing games with me where they started getting loud. I was like, oh, quiet, shut the fuck up, shut up. I mean, it was so great doing that. Women, there are a lot of women out there that get off on not getting caught, but the thought of getting. Man, I remember this real thick one. I met her in Columbia, Maryland, and that's close. So that's 30 miles outside of Baltimore. But I met that one, and man, her parents were hovering. Now, peep this out. This how fucking daring this one was. Her parents were always walking around, like, do you need anything to drink? And I'm just getting something, slowly. And Taylor was around 1 or 2 o'clock. I was still over there. And I fucked the shit out of her in the living. Man, look, Dad could have came down and caught me, but she wanted it because it was a thrill to her. So believe me, don't sweat this. I live with my parents, because what I tell you before, my job, what I do, and who I live with is none of your business, unless you're coming over to fuck me, in which I can tell you we can get a hotel or fuck at your place. You see what I'm saying? Even in Purple Rain, Prince was saying, let's go back to your place. And Apollonia, why? Is someone there? Because Prince never took Apollonia to his place until she brought him a guitar. She brought the guitar to his ass. He had to pop her because she did some shit. But anyway, I'm just saying that you know what? Just because you stay with your parents, and the reason why, young man, it's none of my business, nor is it hers. You shouldn't be. Don't be ashamed of that. Never be a fucking shit. Because listen to me. Let me tell you something. When when I got out the army, I would stay with my sister for a little while in Columbia, Maryland. Okay, she was married, and guess where I was staying? Up in the fucking attic. I was upstairs in the attic in Columbia, Maryland. Right? Do you actually think that the woman gave a fuck if I was in the attic? Had my sister and her husband down there? Hell no, we was fucking like fucking rabbits up in that motherfucker. And then when I moved to Houston, guess what? I stayed with I had to stay with my first cousin. My first cousin had a girlfriend, but they kicked me out because I was fucking too much and she got jealous and shit. But that's here nor there. But I wasn't ashamed to say I'm staying with someone or I have a roommate or something like that. You know, I never went back home. I can tell you that much. When I left the house, I never went back home. But if you go back home, don't be ashamed of where you're at. Okay, it's not. Listen to me. I tell you, I had a small little apartment, a little car. I had to take 2 buses to go to work. I didn't have the nice clothes, but I wasn't ashamed of who I was. And that's why the women creamed over that shit, because I wasn't ashamed to say, this is how I live. These are the clothes I wear. Now, I can't help it if she wanted to buy me clothes and shit because they had money. I was fucking with motherfuckers that had money. So they wanted to go shopping and on their credit card and buy me things. I never asked for that shit. They wanted to do it because they started to fall in fucking love with. I keep telling you, they're going to fall in love with you and shit. And they're going to want to do shit for you. But it doesn't matter, man. You living, and I tell all you guys out here, caller, you living with somebody, you should never be ashamed of your living arrangements. Let's remember, your living arrangements is an I do. That doesn't define who you are. And if you got a problem where I live, then fuck you, right? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't be ashamed of that shit.
I just heard you roasting someone else about it, but
no, I roasted. No. Wait. The reason I roast a lot of you motherfuckers is because you shouldn't be in the house at 18. Because let me tell you something. And I say this to every guy. If you don't have an idea of what the fuck you want to do, get your fucking ass in the army. The army is not paying me. But let me tell you why. Because I had to do that shit. Because let me tell you, my dad did. My dad took me for a little drive. Oh, man, we got a little something to eat, kibbles. And we drive, and he stopped that motherfucking car. He said, listen, you got to want to know what you want to do. You want to go to college, or you want to go to the army or the military. He said the military, but you can't live in this motherfucking house when you graduate. You got to get the fuck out. You better prepare to understand that when you throw that hat up in the air, you got to get the fuck out. But here was the thing that he didn't know. I was already planning to move into an apartment with my boy. I was already on. I never wanted to stay at the house. I was ready to get the fuck out like at 17. Okay, look at this. I left. I was in Norfolk. Okay, I went to Boogie T. Washington and my mom, my mother. Remember, y'all seen the book? I start the book, One Mom, Two Dads. So y'all will understand that. It's in the book. But I lived with my mother. But I had to get the fuck away from her. Not that I didn't love her, but she would let me breathe, but she was still trying to hold on to I'm her baby. And I needed my wings. Because I was never home. I was smashing and doing all that shit, but she still tried to be mom to me. And I had to get the fuck out of there. So then I moved in with my dad, moved in with my pops and shit. But then after those 2 years, he told me to get the fuck out. So listen, I didn't have an idea because I kind of fucked up a little bit in accounting class, but I still started realizing, wait a second, life ain't just easy. I can't just work at a grocery store and pay bills. Shit, I got to do car insurance. I got to have this. I got to have that. And I started thinking, well, whoa, the fuck? I got to get the fuck out of here. And I'm not even set on a job yet to even afford this stuff. So what I did was, that's when I went to the military. I had to, because the one thing a young man should not do is be home with his parents and he's in his 20s. I'll give you 17 or 18. But see, the problem is that when you're at home, you're not learning life skills, because you're at home, you're not paying really any bills. And if you're paying rent, that's just a little bit of rent. You're not paying full rent. You're not paying car insurance. You're not paying electricity, phone bill, gas, food, and all those things. You're not doing all that stuff. So what I'm saying is that that's why I was getting his ass, because he chose to be there because his mommy allowed him to be there. Now listen, your mother loves you. Look, call her right now. Look, call her. I'm 51 years old. In August. I can call my mother right now and say, Mom, I need to stay with you. Come on, I got you. And won't ask one fucking question. She won't even ask. She won't say shit. She'll just say, come on. You want to know why? Because I'm going to always be her baby, right? So that means she will always baby me. So what I'm saying, if you're, how old do you, call her? How old are you?
I'm 21.
All right, so you're
That's
21.
What I'm saying.
No, listen to me. Okay, so what do you do for a living? What job do you have?
Right now I work at Starbucks, but I'm going to college too. And
All
I'm
right,
working on a Google career certificate for digital marketing.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. But let me tell you about my ass when I was going to school. So I went to the Army, got the GI Bill, blah, 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 blah. So when I started going to school, guess what I did? I still have my own place, all right? I got my own fucking place, and I worked goddamn 2 to 3 jobs. When I started, you really had to do shit. When I was working for a microbiology specialist corporation, driving specimens to hospitals and shit. I worked at that's where I met that chick, that older woman, doing the mannequin shit, worked for the Gap. There were no sleep, but I was still fucking and doing all the shit I was doing, but I got the fuck out of the house. And this is what I'm saying. I don't know why my camera's shaking like that. It's like I'm shaking. Like, hold on a second. It's like an earthquake here. I don't know why my camera's shaking. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know why the camera's shaking. But no, what I'm saying to you is simply this, is that you should find some guys to live with to get out of the house. Because I see you're working at Starbucks, but you got to, how are you making money or getting your bills paid and stuff?
I live with my parents, so I don't have too many bills.
Yeah, but that's the problem. You don't have too many bills. You should have bills and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why this shit's shaking, guys. This shit's just shaking. I don't know what the fuck. I probably have to switch over to my other camera, which I probably will. I'll unplug this. I'm gonna switch over to another camera. But call it, yeah. I'm getting the fuck out. I don't want to be up under my parents because and you can't tell me what the fuck to do. I'm gonna be fucking and doing all the shit I do. Where's my camera at? Is that making any sense?
I was debating between getting a second job or working on this Google career certificate. Do you think I should just say?
Well, you can work on a Google career certificate. You can work on a Google career certificate anytime you want, but you're still up under your parents, and you're too old right now to be up under your parents. Because there are kids right now. Even when I have my own place, guess what? I still got with my boys to create the fuck pad. You remember that? You remember I talked about the fuck pad?
I've never heard of the fuck pad.
Yeah, the fuck pad is when I was working and my I used to hold on. I'm trying to find my other, hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find my my camera. Oh shit, I see it right there. Hold on, let me grab my camera. Hold on. I'm gonna switch this out. Hold on one second, caller. Hold on one second. It's fucking my camera's tripping. So, all right, caller, give me a second while I'm talking to you. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna switch out the camera. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch out the camera. Hold on, caller. Let me switch out my camera real quick. Let me switch out my camera and change it up. Come on, give me light, girl. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, camera's good. Hold on, let me switch my camera. Hold on a second. You ain't gonna shake, are you? All right, hold on. All right, now that's better. All right, so let me explain this to you. So peep game. So what happened was I didn't make much money. So what I did was I could afford my sub up because I was making some side money through these women. I was always hustling, right? So I was all in the mailroom hustling, but I was always rubbing elbows with the CEO, CFO, vice president, and the side president. So I became real cool with them through football and sports. So I would always tell them, like, you need me for anything, let me know. You know what I mean? If you need me to go anywhere, you need me to run an errand for you, just let me know, because I'm establishing some shit with these motherfuckers. So one of the guys told me, he was like, yeah, can you do me a favor? You got free time? He said, look, I'm gonna give you some keys. He said, here's some money. I need you to go to Costco. I think it was called BJ's, like a Costco type place. And I need you to go ahead and get some of this stuff. And I got a side apartment that I want you to set up for this chick I'm about to fuck, right? Rich motherfucker. I didn't know that rich motherfuckers at that time had side apartments to fuck on the side. So he had a side crib. So I went to a side crib, and then it dawned on me that, whoa, wait a second. I got my own apartment. I got my own shit. But my boys who are in relationships, guys that are married, wait, I got an idea. Got all my boys together. Say, look, this is what we do. We can have a fuck pad. We get all our boys together. We get a 2-bedroom place, and everybody break the thing down. We'll furnish that motherfucker and have a phone in there and all that shit. And when you want to fuck, I mean, everybody has a month. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has a month. That means that for the month, I have to tend to the house. So if you call me up and say, Steve, I'm gonna have this bitch come over, yeah, I mean, whatever, I got to go over there and make sure everything is tidy up. Now, I'm not gonna clean and wash your stained, your sex stained sheets. But what my job is to make sure that everything is furnished for you to your specifications. You have your linen, because like in the closet, we'll have everybody's linen that's all broken down. So whoever month it is, you get out that person's linen, the clean linen, not the dirty one, and you set up and fix the bed there with their linen and shit, and then you put their pictures in there and all that other stuff. So everybody had a month. So we were going around smashing. See what I'm saying, caller? We was out there smashing.
Yeah, that's fucking cold.
Yeah. So we had a fuck place, and that's why my boy smashed one of these bad chicks I pulled at the club, right? I pulled this one joint at the club, right? So, and she was a mutt, pretty woman, beautiful. And she and what made her beautiful, guys, she did do some work and shit. So, but she had my side pad apartment number. I mean, the number to the side. She didn't have my main number. So she would always call the side pad, and my boy was always there, kept answering. They started talking. Now remember, back then we would trade like baseball cards. So he went over there, smashed, got the pussy. He again, we had a thing where if it's not a 1 or a 2, it's up in the air, man. You better hold your shit down. And I didn't hold it down because I was out gallivanting, doing other shit. So I went over there one day with him, decided to stop by and see her. You know, he was digging through her apartment and shit. It was so funny because it didn't dawn on me they were fucking and shit, but it was all good. But I did get his ass back. He went later on. He met this one chick that she was like worth $7 million. Her dad was worth like $7 million dollars. So he was chauffeuring her around. So I took her from him. So I did get some get back. But to say it all, the real get back to what we were talking about, I had a side pad. You see what I'm saying? And my side pad was we had it for everybody. So everybody that was married got a key. Everybody got a married. It was stored with food. If we were partying and having a good time, it was there for everybody. Okay. You see what I'm saying, brother?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can still get with your boys and your friends and create a side fuck pad if you want to. You know what I mean? You can create one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah. Get with your boys. Tell them, any your married boy, all your friends. Look, hey, dog, everybody, we just chip in some money. We get a 1 or 2 bedroom. We furnish that motherfucker. After the club, we can party at that. It's our own fuck pad. And then that's the buffer. Because if you don't want to give your information out, all the women going to flow to the pad and not your main spot until they get the call up to be a main. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So I'm just saying. I get on people who stay with their parents for different reasons. Okay. Does that make any sense?
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
man. So we'll throw you back in, brother. But
Thank
great
you.
call. All right, respect to you,
All
guys. Guys, give me guys, if y'all
Appreciate it.
respect, guys. Thank you. So, guys, listen, I got questions. Let me know. We got about 11 minutes to go. We're here to answer any questions that y'all have. Go ahead and ask and stuff. I apologize for the phone shaking and shit, but we switched it up and we cleaned it up and stuff like that. And the thing is, no. I think you understand. A lot of my clients have side pads. Don't get it twisted. It's going on right now. A lot of my clients who have game and really are students of the game, they get with a lot of people and they create side pads still, even today. So it can happen. See, y'all think just because it was back then it can't happen. Yeah, they create side pads and shit. Furnished cable, setup, everything. Furnished food. They get the furniture. Everybody split it the waste. And I tell them, the more motherfuckers you have, the cheaper the price is. So you want to go in like 5, try to go in 5 motherfuckers, and you really ain't paying anything. Then you split everything 5 ways, and everybody get 5 keys. And it's like your own. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and nobody's ever going to know, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. So, guys, you got any more questions? Go ahead and ask. We got about 10 minutes to go. We'll answer any of y'all questions that you have, but I'm going to shut the lines down since no one else is calling. But getting back to talking
Thank you
about
for using
this,
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
See, what we want to make sure that you guys understand over time is that your life is going to make changes. There are things that's going to go in your life that's going to make significant changes in what you are and what you do. And what's important is as long as you begin to make the process of the significant changes and stuff, you're going to be okay, okay? But you have got to be able to realize, love yourself, respect yourself, and realize that the values that you have are not for sex. The values that you have are for you and you alone. And either somebody's going to go ahead and follow your instructions and who you are, or you're just going to get rid of them. That's it. There's no middle ground. I'm not going to waste my fucking time trying to explain myself to a woman. I'm not going to do that. That's not what this game is about. The game is about you guys. I do not want you guys to struggle. I want you guys to make sure that every value you have will never be for the woman. Let me grab this question right here. We got 10 minutes to grab this question. What's the difference between love and lust? No, it's listen, real. You're looking at real. You're looking at the game totally wrong, man. You're looking at the game totally wrong. Why do you give a fuck about love and lust? Tell me. Why do you care about the difference between love and lust? I feel like I'm trying to show this girl love, but to her, dog, get the fuck out the game, dog. Get the fuck out the game. Why the fuck are you showing her love? Why are you in your feminine, dog? Get out the game. Get out the game. Get out, man. Get out that, man. Just email me because you don't might need to do the Patreon. It depends if you're really serious about the game. The Patreon is set up to give you deals on products as well as information. But you get at me before you jump to that. Let's talk. But I'm saying is, yeah, you're in the wrong room, dog. Because you over here trying to fall in love with women and stuff. You should fall in respect. Don't fall in love. Fall in respect. Let her love you. Let her love you guys. Because you are a great man. Listen, love yourself, love your parents, hell, even love your fucking dog. But don't give your love away to somebody that doesn't have your last name. Okay? Don't give your love away to someone that doesn't have it. If she doesn't have your last name, they don't get your love. They get your time. They get your time and your dick. That's all they get. There is no love in this shit. Why do y'all guys want to be in relationships, why can't y'all fall into respect versus fall in love? Stop falling in love. Fall into respect. Love the way she washes your dishes. Love the way she vacuums your floor and folds your clothes. Love the way she takes your keys, takes your car to the car wash, and washes your car. Love how she stands in line to get your favorite video game. Love how she buys your joysticks and stuff like that. Love how she goes shopping for you and puts food in your refrigerator without her asking, man. Come on, man. Game ain't about love. If you're going to love somebody, love yourself. Love yourself. That's the love that I want you young men to have, is the love for yourself. You got to hold on, Tyler. God damn it. Let me grab this Tyler message real quick. Hold on, Tyler. Let me see this shit. Let me grab this message real quick, and we're going to wrap up on this message. All right, Tyler, let me see what the fuck is going on, because I told Tyler to tell her the place and time and shit. I think Tyler, again, a great student of mine. Tyler, a great student of mine that's learning game, gentlemen. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got cooked up, guys. Let's look at what Tyler has cooked up, gentlemen, because I love showing receipts. Let me go ahead. Lines are down anyways. Let me go ahead and take this down. All right, so taking off. See you soon. And she says, did you get this? I'm almost ready to go to bed. Getting up early to take care of my dad. Unit number on my way. My place is this. I hope you had a wonderful day. You probably need to come your well, see that shit right there, guys? See that shit? Y'all see how valuable manhood is right there. Y'all see how valuable manhood is there, right, guys? I say to you guys. Y'all see how beautiful it is when you know they want to see you. And he ain't begging to see you. He just telling her, what's the unit number? And I'm on my way. I'm on my way to come see you. And she knows she wants some of that dick. She gave her the place. And I hope you had a wonderful day. I will probably need to come your way to see you. And guess what? I guess he ain't going anywhere. She going to take care of what she has to take care of, her responsibilities. And she's going to come fuck. I think we need to talk more about that, because we're getting close to August. But I don't think y'all understand how women work. I don't think y'all understand that a woman will come see you. She'll get her responsibilities done, and she'll come over and give you some, give up some ass and shit. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Any last questions, guys, before we wrap this up, man? Guys, always remember the graveyard, gentlemen. I always tell you guys, y'all are great men. Please, and not, guys, please, again, I want to say thank you for guys. I forgot to tell you, thank you for guys who like, subscribe. I hit the notifications, guys. A few weeks we'll be opening up the birthday package, and for all you guys that have the birthday package, do not get it. But we'll open it back. If you have never got the birthday package, it will be exclusive. You will be able to get it $99 over 30 audio clips, and you'll be able to hear my teacher for the first time. You get to listen to my teacher talk. You can hear my mentor talk. So you'll be able to hear that in there, the audio clips and stuff like that. So, but gentlemen, I just say to y'all guys out here, y'all have it. Y'all just got to start believing in yourselves. The game is not going to come at your feet the way you want it, but we've got to keep pushing, valuing yourselves. That's what's important here, valuing yourselves, because when you value yourself, the game changes for you. The game changes for you when you value yourselves, gentlemen. So that's what we got. That's what we got to keep pushing, and now I got to keep pushing that to you guys. Okay, all right. Tyler, yeah, we are. I had to add. We were going over the book today, and I had to. I figured I missed I felt like I missed something, so I had to add I think 20 more pages and shit. So we got to. We're getting all that together because once the book is done, it's not necessarily done because then I got to do the Amazon shit. So we got to get all that stuff together. There's so much more going on that y'all don't understand, but y'all will understand later. That you got to understand is going on. But the birthday month is going to be a treacherous month because since we got discounts, we're going to be very busy all month long with that. But we will try to ink that book out in August. I just got it once we got the final edits done, which we're almost there because I had to add 20 more pages, unfortunately, because I fucked up something. We gotta make sure that's done. Then we gotta put it through Amazon. We gotta fucking size it up perfectly for Amazon and all this other stuff. And then from that point, we gotta do that. So the audio, it's gonna be a while because this is, remember, Tyler, this is over 600 pages. It's over 600 pages, man. So it'll be a minute for the audio. Matter of fact, the second book will probably be dropped before the audio comes. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I gotta see. I don't know how to do that. But again, man, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever met you. I don't think you have a bid. If we worked on your bid, okay, but I don't think we worked on the bid. I don't think we worked on the bid, so I'm not sure. I don't think we worked on the bid. Yeah, I said over 600. I didn't say 600. I said over 600. But it's something you have no. Y'all know how I do shit. I'm not putting out no $9 fucking little pamphlet ass book, dog. We gonna do it right, man. Okay. All right. My mentor mentored me, and he's still mentoring me. Okay. Yeah, that's a long poem. Yeah. So we just getting all that together. So because I got there's some other shit I got. You have no idea. You remember? You'll see. I got something. I got something for y'all. I got some things for y'all. But we got to get that done. Get that taken care of. So I'm kind of putting myself in a bind in August because of the birthday package and the thing. So I gotta make sure we create the menu and all that other stuff, and make sure I gotta put a lot of video. I gotta put videos on the menu for the birthday package so people can understand how to purchase it the right way and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on now, getting all that done. So we got to make sure we're ready to go for August 1st. Because when August 1st hits, we're going the whole month of August. All right. And I begin to see real progress after working on my bid dog, listen, you're in love with a woman. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you any of that. I'm not going to tell you any of that. You can't. He doesn't like you guys. He doesn't respect y'all. He ain't fucking with y'all. He ain't fucking with y'all. That's why he ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all, there's no way. Y'all can't even talk to that motherfucker. He quiet. Again, you gotta understand, man. He's from a society, dog. You know what I mean? A syndicate society, what you want to call that shit. But I'm as far as you gonna get through him as it's gonna go. Ralph, I don't know how to help you with that because you're asking a question that I think you really don't want to answer. But anyway, guys, look, listen, guys, we gonna wrap this up. And plus I gotta there's so much shit I gotta do. So I don't know if we're gonna have a show tomorrow. I'm thinking we'll try not to have a show tomorrow, and then we should just do something with Lucario like we do on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. There's so much work I gotta do. So we're almost at the tail end, and we gotta have this together to get it to Amazon to form it right. So we gotta make sure that all everything's lined up. So it's just a lot of stuff we got to do and shit. Okay. Yeah. That ain't happening. I'm as far as you go. Yeah, that shit is definitely not happening. But you know what is happening, guys? Guys, respect yourself, love yourself, man. Get at me, themanmindset@gmail.com, themanmindset@gmail.com, and stuff like that. Leave a name, number when you're ready to learn. We'll get coaching. We'll set you up with a pathway and move you forward, guys. Y'all are great men, and it's an honor and privilege to call you guys the Me Pill community, all my Me Pill guys. I'm proud of you guys. It is an honor and privilege to be around great men who really want to be single-minded men. I thank you all, man, and y'all have a good one. We'll see you later. Peace.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Email the manmindset@gmail.com. Like, subscribe.